Democrats don't speak for me. Speak for me, speak for me. Republicans can't speak for me. Speak for me, speak for me. A bitch ass nigga can't speak for me. Speak for me, speak for me. You coon ass niggas can't speak for me. Speak for me, speak for me. Listen here, this is a fact of life. I be rapping like Nat Turner came back to life. Grab Donald Trump by the pussy, he ain't acting right. I never run from a conflict, I be glad to fight. It's a very cold world that we live in. And somebody please tell Elizabeth you're not an Indian. You just trying to con them people to get the benefit. Just another immigrant stealing from the Indians. That's some punk ass shit and that's too lame. Now we finna step over to Andrew Yang. And you a sucker, you can never speak for black folks. Fake ass candidates trying to get the black vote. The Democrats don't speak for me. Speak for me, speak for me. Republicans can't speak for me. Speak for me, speak for me. A bitch ass nigga can't speak for me. Speak for me, speak for me. You coon ass niggas can't speak for me. Speak for me, speak for me. You know your boy be high off sativa. Kamala wasn't popping, so we said bye, Felicia. She ain't had a right policy. We ain't trying to meet her. Y'all can take Biden too. Bye, we don't need him. We don't need Roland Martin or that coon Al Sharpton. Didn't need Cory Booker from the start, man. I don't fuck with police and no snitch. You know I'm coming with the heat when I spit it. The Democrats don't speak for me. Speak for me, speak for me. Republicans can't speak for me. Speak for me, speak for me. A bitch ass nigga can't speak for me. Speak for me, speak for me. You coon ass niggas can't speak for me. Speak for me, speak for me. If you ever go to court and this is your luck, try not to get fucked by Benjamin Crump. I know it's hard. You and all go is hard. But who the fuck is Amy Cloak? Put her picture up on the bullseye and start throwing darts. People cut our organs out our bodies, that's a stolen heart. They can't save us from the flood like Noah's Ark. Black lives always matter, we finna go for ours. So then we savages, we don't need to pot the piss. Mike Bloomberg is sub thick with that stop and frisk, bitch. You ain't speaking for us, we don't know you. Bernie Sanders, they get your funky ass on too. The Democrats don't speak for me. Speak for me, speak for me. Republicans can't speak for me. Speak for me, speak for me. A bitch ass nigga can't speak for me. Speak for me, speak for me. You coon ass niggas can't speak for me. Speak for me, speak for me.
I'm talking about shout it going crazy. People going crazy in them motherfuckers. Run that shit back, man.
But it means nothing. Nothing about a woman on a day. Man made the car. Man made the train to carry the heavy load. Man made the electrolyte to take us out of the dark. Man made the boat for the water like the 7 Omega. Man thinks about a little bit of baby girl and a baby boy. And man makes them happy because man makes them joy. But after man make everything we can, do you know that man makes money? To buy from other men. This is a man's world.
Greetings. Thank y'all for tuning in to another episode of the Frontline Black News. I'm your host, Cheyenne Crewman, and I'm joined by my other host, Lady Che, and we should be joined here shortly with our West Coast correspondent, Shabaka Sankori. Shabaka's about Experience Enhancer, which I'm the co-executive producer and co-host of. And on this season 4, episode 23, part 1 of the Frontline Black News, we'll be discussing several topics. The first topic is tangibles. It's the year and a decade of tangibles. Continue to master the tangible for your vote, all the way up to 2100. So we got tangibles 2024 to 2100. Then we got California Governor Gavin Newsom tries to check Black Americans for holding the Congressional Black Caucus, or rather the Congressional, I think that's what they meant. Yeah, the Congressional Black Caucus accountable.
The audacity.
Then we got Governor Gavin Newsom's vetoes Migrant housing bill. Great news. Great news. Then we got special crime report, why these school massacres keep happening. There was just a mass shooting today, as a matter of fact, in Kentucky, and a few days ago there was one in Georgia, just outside of Atlanta. So we're gonna be going over that. And then rich homie Quan, one of Lady Che's favorite artists, just passed away from an overdose.
I should cry, y'all.
So we're gonna be going over that. Then we got Tim Walz's family is endorsing the dump, as in human shit. And we want to make that perfectly clear. Then we got VP Kamala, whatever the hell her goddamn name is. Harris wants to be president, but refused to interview. Then we couldn't get away with that. No, we couldn't get away with that. And we shouldn't allow her to get away with that. And then we got Democratic Shills come against Tyrese for stating the truth about their Asian hate crime bill. So those are the topics for tonight. Thank y'all for tapping in. Make sure y'all like and subscribe to all of our platforms, especially Frontline Black News. All right, so I'm going to get us started with the tangibles. Like I said, it's the year and a decade of tangibles. Continue to master the tangible for your vote, Black family, all the way up to 2100. Let's see. Let me get this together.
Right. We're no longer accepting that shit down. We don't remember the whole thing. What are you doing? You're over here putting it up.
Yes, I'm trying to share my screen.
I'm surprised you have this memorized.
I should have it memorized by now, but I want the people to see it. So back in 2019, our good brother Tariq Nasheed came out with the hashtag Tangibles2020. And in it, he was detailing everything that we mean in the foundation of Black Americans, descendants of American chattel slavery freedmen. We're going to demand from the two-party system. So nothing has changed except the year. Everything else remains the same. So instead of Tangibles 2020, it's Tangibles 2024. But everything else remains the same. So the 2024 presidential elections are coming up. We're less than 2 months away now. And foundational Black Americans, descendants of American child slavery freedmen, are going to reject the 50-year-old malign neglect policy that has been implemented by the political system. This malign neglect policy mandates that Black Americans should be ignored and only mentioned in vague and non-specific terms, lumping foundational Black Americans in the groups of minorities, immigrants, people of color, BIPOC, downtrodden, underserved, underprivileged, etc., has only hindered the progress of Black Americans as a group by providing tangible benefits for other groups. In this election cycle, meaning the 2024 election cycle, Black Americans are going to insist that our needs are specifically met by politicians who are seeking our vote. Foundational Black Americans want tangible benefits, specifically for us. We do not want trickle-down, secondary benefits that are provided for every group. Every group has not been systematically marginalized and disenfranchised in every area of society as foundational Black Americans. So we refuse to be lumped in with groups who often assist in the exploitation and disenfranchisement of Black Americans. So politicians must offer tangibles, specifically the foundation of Black Americans, or we simply will not vote for them. Be sure to spread this message far and wide on social media using the hashtag Tangibles2020. And we've been doing exactly that, spreading this hashtag far and wide for the past 4 years. And now it's Tangibles2024. And we're going to be pushing this hashtag all the way up to 2100. Like we said in the very beginning of this broadcast, of this program, of the show, this is going to be a marathon, not a sprint. So we're prepared for the long haul. It's going to be a generational long fight, and we're in it for the long run. So any politician not seeking your vote, including myself, because I am a candidate here in the state of Colorado for the House District 8, State House for the state of Colorado, House District 8, including myself, demand something tangible for your vote. The days are over, it's just voting just to be voting. The days are over, it's just voting because we got fear-mongered or browbeat or shame, blamed, and explained into voting. No, if we're going to vote, we're going to vote because we have an agenda and a cause, and that agenda is the Black agenda, and that cause is reparations. And the total now is up to $1 gazillion for past, present, and future atrocities that have been brought against our people and continue to be brought against our people. And $1 gazillion, Black family, is $1,000 trillion. So we are owed, and we come to collect, just like the great MLK Jr. wanted us to do back in 1968. And on that note, there's Shabaka, our West Coast correspondent. Greetings, Shabaka, from the Mile High Room in illegal migrant flooded city.
What's going on with you, man? What is the topics tonight, man? Because I got a
you missed the whole introduction, Shabaka. We just finished up with tangibles. And we got Gavin Newsom charged to check Black Americans for holding the CLBC accountable in California. And then we got Governor Gavin Newsom vetoes migrant housing bill. Great news. Then we got a special crime report. Why these school massacres keep happening? There was just a massacre in Georgia. There was just one today in Kentucky. Did Rich Homie Quan, Lady Che, one of her favorite artists, pass away from an overdose. Tim Walz's family is endorsing the dump as inhuman shit. I want to make that.
Hold on,
Shabaka.
Go ahead.
We're discussing. Then we got VP Kamala Harris wants to be president but refuses to interview. We couldn't get away with that. And then we got Democratic Shills come against Tyrese for stating the truth about the Asian hate crime bill.
Okay, and you did say something about Kamala and the dump getting ready to debate, right?
No, that we discussed that last week. They have a debate set up for Tuesday.
Okay, alrighty, okay. And then what else did Kamala do? Because I'm writing this stuff down to keep it organized.
Oh my God, Kamala wants to be president but refuses to interview.
Oh yeah. Okay, wait a minute. Yeah, okay. VP Harris refuses interview. Okay. Well, why am I not surprised on that, man? Because she's full of shit. That's why.
Yeah.
You know
so we were just finishing up with the tangibles, Shabaka, when you hopped on. So Lady Che, I guess, was going to give her thoughts on the tangibles. What are your thoughts on the tangibles, Lady Che?
Black family. I'm just laughing because Shabaka's writing it down. But when I was a little girl, me and my brother get caught fucking up, right? And mama would just magically show up. Like, when she dipped, she left it. She just magically show up and catch us fucking off, like running around when we weren't supposed to be outside at all. She just catch us coming in the house, or she'd be sitting there waiting, or she'd catch us stealing at the store. We were just little. We was little. We'd catch us light a fire or something like that. And she'd be like, she'd say, I'm telling you, Father. You know, I say it like that, right? So she'd walk around the house and find things that were fucked up. Like we didn't wash the floorboard right, or we didn't do something right. So I'm writing it down. Let me write this down, right? And as soon as our daddy would walk through the door, we were begging, we was like, please don't tell daddy, Mom, please. Like, please, Mom, we'll be good. You know we gonna whoop us, Mom, please don't tell, right? We begging for like 6 hours, right? Because he worked the night shift, you know?
Yeah.
Like, that motherfucker, she go there, he called to do his last check-in. So if we were in the house by the check-in phone call, you know, we're getting it for sure.
Yeah.
So he called to do his check-in phone call, and she's like, she's like, my brother's dad's name is Roy. She's like, Roy, as soon as you get home, I gotta talk to you. We're like, fuck. Me and my brother already knowing we're loading up our bottom with our pajamas, with like little books and extra clothes and shit, because we know we're about to get it. You know what I mean? They're like putting on extra pants, extra pajamas and shit. I got an extra shirt because the rule is if you move, you know, the stick go where the stick goes. So you better stay still, right?
Yeah.
You know, that first one, your hands go immediately to where it goes, right? So I'm like, me and my brother in the back room, in our room, because we share a room.
Carlton Way's in the building.
We share a room, changing clothes.
We want to salute Carlton Way.
And Mother like,
y'all was here too.
So as soon as he get in the door, he's getting himself putting stuff up. She gives him the list of all the bad things we did, right? Oh man, you try to go to sleep, act like he gonna beat us when because we're sleeping. You know, like that. That was had no control. Woke us up at the middle of the night, whooped us, then whooped us again before school. It was like we had a reminder to not be fucking up, right? I was like, this bitch right here, she just show up whenever.
Shabaka, why are you sending a link out like that? It's not that kind of show. Like, we got to get through the show. What she does that?
Right?
Like,
all right, okay, wait a minute. Okay, hold on. Let's see if I could cancel it. Okay, wait a minute. Shit. Okay, hey, so remind me in the future, Brother Che, not to share the link unless you tell me.
No, it's all right.
Yeah, like don't share the StreamYard link. Like that's only if we have like an open panel or something.
We don't want to we don't want to talk to.
Okay, I'm putting it here. Do not.
The thing is like tangibles. So we're demanding tangibles.
Yes. Right?
So none of these people. You can say Trump is gonna do whatever and all that shit. But keep in mind, family, like, I don't want to bring it. I'm on the RVA this week. I'm gonna do a whole expose, right? Probably just gonna watch like 4 things about Trump, and I'm gonna remind you why we shouldn't vote for Trump. But just don't think about it like everything was so great and all that shit. But think about the stimulus and whatnot, because there was like a little clip rolling around the internet, and he did the math. Like we were supposed to get like 1,400, we really got like 8, something like that, right? And it broke down in like 3 payments.
Okay,
Dude did the math, and it was like 75 cents a day.
You got $1,200.
Yeah, but do the math on it for the whole year. Okay?
That's more money than we got under. We didn't get no money under Biden.
Because we got a lump sum a day.
Oh my God.
$1,200 math a day. Break it down to a day. It's like nothing, right? So
it's better than nothing, though. We ain't got shit from the Democrats. We ain't get nothing from Biden.
365
we ain't get nothing from Kamala.
365 days.
Yeah. And you didn't get shit from Clinton either.
Like $2 a day, $3. No, more than that. It's like $6 a day.
So think about it like this. You said that. Remember when we were growing up, we had to feed the children commercials, right? And it was like for 39 cents a day, you could sponsor a child. So for like $6 a day, you can sponsor a foundational Black American during COVID. Cause are we serious?
Everybody got a check.
I know everybody.
That wasn't just for us.
Think about it like that.
I would think about it like that if it was just for us, but it wasn't just for us.
Think about it like that. That's how we're looking at it. That's our statement, right? And we got them stimuluses. That's
everybody got them, though.
No, but it's us saying that, though. You remember? It was only Black people. That's a conversation.
Yes, because Black people remember stimulus checks.
Right.
But it wasn't just
stop,
specifically
Jesse.
black people
Stop,
that got
Jesse.
stimulus
Listen to
checks.
what I'm saying, though.
What does that have to do with the tangibles,
I'm talking about
guys?
tangibles right now. Just stop. Stop. So that ugly comment that I'm just making right now, that Jesse keeps fucking at, I'm coming to my point there, Valley. You just leave you chill. Chill. That, if you break it down, and Dude broke it down, is the saddest statement ever. Because that's all we was talking about. I mean, yeah, everybody and their mama in the free fucking United States, if that was such a thing. Yeah, they all got it, right? We got 3 of them. But we break it down for
No,
a
that
year.
wasn't our reparations check.
It was no. Yeah, that see, he's saying that as a joke.
Yeah.
He said he's I got it, Carlton. I got it. Just didn't get it. I got it. Right. So if you break it down like that, that is the saddest statement. You know, I'm 44. We used to watch them commercials all day long, right? And be like, God damn, you can sponsor anything for 39 cents a day. You know, so if you break it down, $6, because that's really what it is. That's that first check. Now break down the little ones. We only got 2 little ones after that. So you see what I'm saying? Are we that we were that down bad because the cloud section really breaks into that? That's not a tangible.
Yes, we were down that bad because if you recall, people weren't able to work.
Listen.
There was a lot of people out of work.
Listen. Exactly, Carlton. He was black, right? He was black. That's the black comments. These are what we said to each other.
They said the same thing about Bill Clinton.
No. Just you're not paying attention. Listen, we're like, oh, why you gonna vote for Trump? Well, Trump, man, Trump helped us get them stimulus, but it wasn't Trump. It was Biden.
How was it Biden?
Biden
wasn't even in office yet.
It was Biden,
that don't even make no sense. How?
Wasn't it Biden?
It was Trump.
It was Biden. Wasn't it
Biden wasn't even in office yet.
It was at the end of fucking Trump.
Oh my God, Bernie. Biden wasn't even in office yet.
Who did it first? Who did it?
It was Trump. It was Trump.
I don't know why we have to argue on the show when you just keep letting me talk.
Because what you're saying makes no sense.
You'll see.
Your time frame is off.
Somebody in your little chat room will be able to words of reason will fucking help me with this whole conversation because you keep fucking distracting me. So
it was Trump in Congress, like Carlton Way just said.
All right, Carlton, thank you. All right, Trump in Congress.
She has her dates all messed up.
My bad. Jesse won't stop. Jesse doesn't stop. Shush. Please.
Randy, get to the tangibles.
I want to finish. God.
Just be rambling.
No, just let me talk, cuz. You like, can I? This is my shit too. Shit. Anyway, like I was saying, now you got me all fucking turned around. But we got these little stupid stimuluses, right? We got the stimuluses. Now, you break them down, it wasn't shit to it. So while we're giving them all this praise, because it's the black people that we're having that discussion, not everybody and their mother. We don't give a fuck about other OTBs right now. We're just talking about within our conversations. That's the sad statement. There's other things that, if we really look at, that were really fucking bad. Really bad. You know, and I'm going to remind y'all on the RVA why you shouldn't vote for that. But also, you know, the Harris thing. That's not really a tangible either. You probably won't even do an interview. If you're asking, well, you know, you want our vote, can we have an interview? And she's telling you no, that's already a bad look. See what I'm saying? As far as anybody else, dude, they're intentionally trying to, the Republicans, AP, Associated Press, the whole thing, intentionally trying to muddy up the third party by pushing them onto other votes. And, you know, I think it's amusing. I'm like, they're looking out. Thank you, helping a motherfucker out when you saw me, hey, I need help. However, it's a bad look. Now that it was all thoroughly explained and I can read it, it's a really bad look because you gotta say you're not involved, especially like with an integrity, candidate that stands on moral decency and integrity. I really haven't heard I'm not accepting that type of shit. No, you know what I mean? That's a lie, or I don't know why they're doing that, but I really want you to stop because you're fucking my shit up. You know, anything like that. That's not happening. So, I would say that this, we knew in California, I told you this earlier in the week. California, don't get discouraged. We knew that this was going to be a fucking marathon. We knew it was gonna be the long game. We knew it wasn't gonna come right out the gate. It got a little momentum, and we shouldn't give up right there. To keep the fucking pressure. Slow, steady pressure wins the fucking race, right? We knew Gavin Newsom was on some fuck shit after the task force. The first task force had ended, right? After that had ended, right? Like kind of they started doing the work behind the scenes or whatever. We knew when he said no, and then he walked it back.
Yes, that's
right?
that's literally the next
no,
topic.
Jesse, hold on. So we knew he was on some fuck shit. And I said it then. He should be the enemy of black people. You should be walking around looking at him like, he ain't nothing. He's a piece of shit. You know what I mean? Just giving them looks and saying bad things. Not being, not doing nothing bad, like really bad, Because he needs to know. He needs to have fucking black people nightmares. You know what I mean? Like, oh my God. He's the enemy. So that is what it is. But don't get discouraged, black family. Don't get discouraged. That shit was very disheartening. Very disheartening. I saw it all. It was very upsetting. But family, think about it. We weren't here last year. We weren't right here at this point the year before. So everything that we're doing in the new black media, including tangibles every week, including all the stuff we're doing. Look at how much strength and fucking vigor we have versus last year, the year before. So, clap for yourselves. We're doing the work. Don't get discouraged. We got time. Trust me, we had over 400 years. We got time. And we got time to be difficult. So this is everybody else can be difficult till they get what they want. Black people definitely know how to be difficult. And definitely know how to apply pressure. We definitely know how to get what the fuck we really want without doing some ugly shit. So just keep that in mind. Don't ever forget that we do know how to get what we want without being so ugly about it. So you might just have to start getting a little bit more aggressive. Every year, just keep applying the pressure. That's what tangible is about. Go ahead, Jesse. Go ahead with that.
Okay, so what? Hold your vote? Like what?
Yeah, all right. Well, cause Jesus Christ, man. You won't let me talk now. You want to hear that?
Because you jump into the next topic. Because it's literally the next topic. Like it's actually an order to this.
The panelists should be able to talk about shit.
Randy, it's an order to the show.
Yeah, now you want to have the order. All right.
Ben had an order.
Hold your vote unless it's something tangible, right? You want to hold your vote. However, this is the thing, family. This is one thing I got to say. We have to write something in there. We have to put something in that line. We can't put the couch. We're just throwing that shit away. So if we're going to make a fucking statement, we have to put somebody in that writing spot. You don't want to vote for either of the fucks. Don't vote for them. But we have to put somebody in there. So that it's just not being thrown away. If the undervote don't take it. So it'll even itself out. So we must agree on one fucking person. Then write them in. It's going to shake it all up. But we have to do it. We can't just write the couch. We can't write black vacation in the line. You know that, Jesse. You know that we can't do that. We should put something in there. It's going to swing. It'll move it all around. You know what I mean? You know that's what it is, dude, right?
Whatever you put in that is going to go into the undervote. It don't matter.
There's three candidates. Let's say there's three candidates, right? You don't vote for Trump. You don't vote for fucking old stupid face.
Third party.
The third party.
Or write yourself in.
Whatever.
Write reparations in.
You have to put somebody in. That you write nothing like that. If nothing's gonna happen, just you want something to happen.
If you write nothing, it's gonna go into the undervote. Whatever you write there is gonna go into the undervote.
The undervotes get thrown out. They don't even get counted. So you want this vote to count, right? Isn't that the statement? That. I just have the word of wisdom of my brother
vote
here.
Against blue, no matter who.
No.
Yes.
The undervote gets thrown out. Those votes don't even count. And don't get thrown out. So, let's say we have 1 million black people, right? The couch, right? That's 1 million black votes. They got thrown out the fucking way. Now, if 1 million black votes, bro, hypothetically, we'll just throw in Cornell West just because he's black. Cornell West, or put Dr. West, Cornell West, right? Let's say you checked his, wrote him in, right? We wrote Cornell West in because the email went out. We wrote him in. 1 million black people wrote Cornell West. That right there swings everybody's vote in any state, especially on the West Coast, California. So if California, all black people in California decided, hear me out, black people in California wrote Dr. West, right, on the vote, or checked his box, right? Just hear me out. Just hear me out.
Then that box is not on the ballot West in California. Coast. You only check the box if you're actually on the ballot.
Listen to what I'm saying. Listen. I don't know. Just
I'm
follow me down.
trying to tell you.
Okay, well, stop talking, Jesse. Listen. So if he's in there, his name's on the box. His name's on the ballot. He has ballot access in California.
No.
All right, there you go. So stop talking. So you write Dr. West. Let's say hypothetically 1 million black people in California. Hypothetical, fucking, let's use our black imagination here, right? He writes, let's say 1 million people, right? Dr. West in the fucking writing spot. That shifts a lot of fucking votes in California from either side, right? And it goes to him. Let's say that, right? And he takes that little section, right? That makes a whole different shift of the West Coast towards him. You see what I'm saying? Look at it. Look. We can do a lot of shifting, black family. Okay? Hypothetically, we can do a lot of shifting if we're talking about we don't want the duopoly to win. If we don't want this to win, think about what I'm saying, okay? Before Jesse starts interrupting me and gets it all thrown out. Just follow the train. There's a lot of shifting that can be done. We don't have to go with what they told us we had to do. We can shift it. We can't shift it. Even if he doesn't win. What the fuck? That's entertaining as a motherfucker. To watch a couple of states light up for Dr. West or anybody else. But we got to come to an agreement, black family. We got to be in accord. The one fucking time we got to be unified. We have to unify right now and make an agreement. Who we going to put in there? Because if we just write nothing, the fucking couch, black vacation, Nikes, anything, you know what I mean? Fucking ice cream, then fucking a clown, anybody is gonna go to the undervote. That shit ain't gonna count. So that's 1 million black votes out the door. We want to shift. The idea is to shift. That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, black family.
All right, the shift would have to come through the economical.
Just think about it.
Exactly. That makes sense. That's what she's saying.
Think about it. No, it does make sense. You just don't want to think.
No,
use your brain.
Definitely want to
think. Use your brain.
It makes no sense.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Because he doesn't have ballot access, right? And he can write it. You can write him in.
In certain states, you can write him in.
Lots of states, guys.
Okay,
Lots of
so
states.
the state that Sabaka's in right now, he cannot write in Dr. West.
He can't write in Dr. West.
No.
He has no
I
writing.
can't.
No,
In
he
Nevada,
can't.
I can't.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you don't know what you're talking about.
Access, though?
Not in Nevada.
There's not minor anything in it over there.
Not in Nevada, because
There's
No,
nothing
not in
there.
Nevada. You can't. You cannot
no
write nobody
minor.
in
No,
instead of
not in
Nevada.
Nevada.
That's why I didn't. Yeah,
So-
see, that's
so-
why I didn't vote in the primary election because I wanted to.
there's no write-in spot.
not in Nevada.
You cannot write in Nevada.
Listen
You
to what
see,
Sabaka's saying.
No,
He's
that doesn't
in
even
Nevada.
make sense.
It does make
No, it
sense.
doesn't. It
They
doesn't
don't
make sense.
have write-in in Nevada.
So you don't
Exactly,
have
and keep in mind, Lady Chairs, that Nevada
Yeah,
is a conservative state.
No,
So it's just one side.
it's either Democrat or Republican.
Hell no, that don't even make sense. That's not even fair.
It's
not
not
even- that's not
about
even a
being
right thing.
fair. It's
No, that's not even
oh
right.
my God.
That's not right.
Take it up with the states.
No, Las Vegas should not even count. Nevada shouldn't even be counted on the vote. They got electoral college.
Yes.
Then fuck no. If they can't, you can't even write them in.
No,
you
they
can't
don't
even-
have no
You
write-in
can't write them
option.
in. That's even worse.
Not every state has a
Then you should
write-in
take them out.
option.
They don't even count.
That's a lot
They
of states you're
shouldn't
going to have to
even
take
count.
out the write-in option because there's a lot of states that don't offer a write-in option.
Okay, they should not count.
Yeah,
then.
but well, you could write
Those
in
should
California.
It's
You
like
could
one
do
of
a
those
write-in
things
in
that
California.
They
It's
shouldn't
not the
count.
You cannot
reality.
do it in Nevada.
Somebody should be seen about
Oh
that.
my
That shouldn't
God.
count. Their vote shouldn't count at all. If you have no fucking options, Not even a fucking line where you can write anything invisible.
No, they don't have that.
So that shouldn't even count.
Okay, now Carlton Way here says I think you can only vote
about,
for West in a few
about
states.
20 states right now, Carlton.
Yeah. Okay, and now you see.
States, that you can write.
Now, Lady Checc.
Varies by states.
I will debate about this later. We'll debate about this later because nobody wants to listen.
Because you're not making
That's
no
fine.
sense.
That's fine. I'll just let the voice of reason explain it.
It's not.
Earlier.
There's no reason.
But Lady Checc.
It doesn't matter. Stop talking, Shabaka. Don't worry about this, Shabaka. We'll talk about this later since everybody wants to be so contentious about it.
Because you don't know what you're talking about.
No. Wait. That's fine. I didn't know that. You're right. But I'll go look it up. But the person who explained it to me, it made all the fucking sense in the world. And I just explained it. Wait. I just explained it to you. I don't care. Just wait.
Can Shabaka talk?
Just wait, Jesse. I don't want you to
Can somebody else talk?
No, because I don't want. We shouldn't talk about this right now. Because you said let's not talk about this, right?
Because you don't know what you're talking about.
No, Jesse, it's not that. I just said something. I said let's just imagine. Let's pretend.
You can imagine all you want.
Hypothetical.
The reality is this.
The hypothetical. That meant just think about it, family. A hypothetical. Why does it have to be a debate right now?
Because it
Why
doesn't
does it be so fucking contentious?
Because what you're saying makes no logical
sense.
It doesn't.
Yes, it does.
Look, Black Family, on the screen right now.
No, it doesn't. Let's stop. Stop talking.
No, you stop talking. This is my show too.
I know, but listen.
God damn. Let somebody else talk.
Listen, though.
Randy, there's nothing to listen to.
Yes, it is.
You're not making no sense.
Yes, there is.
No.
Just listen, Jesse.
Randy.
That's the whole point.
I've listened.
That's the whole point.
You're not making no sense.
So what?
Okay, all right, here it is. Okay.
Listen, stop talking so I can explain this.
Oh
my God, cuz.
Let me get my
3 hours later. Yes,
so
I know.
Why did you
I
think
know
about
exactly what the hell is going on. You don't.
Right? You know what I'm saying, though. You do know what I'm saying, though, right?
No, you're not making no sense.
No, but you do understand what I'm saying.
What you're saying makes no sense.
No, but do you understand
what I'm saying? You're saying to write people in certain states you can't write people in.
Then fuck those
That's
states.
the whole point.
Fuck those states.
Okay, so fuck Nevada. Okay, listen.
Yeah, okay. Are the states that you cannot.
Yeah, fuck them.
Fuck Oklahoma.
Right.
Fuck Arkansas.
Okay. Right.
Fuck South Dakota.
Yeah, they shouldn't count.
That's what you're saying.
They shouldn't count if you can't write anybody in. You can't even fucking
write anybody in. Okay, the states that do not allow.
They have no write-in option. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Presidents where you cannot write in a candidate is Arkansas,
in your world, but this ain't
Hawaii,
your world.
Louisiana, Mississippi, Nevada, New Mexico,
Hawaii don't count.
Oklahoma, South Carolina.
Hawaii has no write-in option either.
Right, yeah, because I got the list of the states right here that you cannot write in on.
Y'all just fucking made it ugly.
You don't make no
So
sense.
you don't understand what I'm trying to say.
No, you don't understand.
No, because I don't want to understand what you're saying.
Well, that's your problem.
Because you're not listening.
Randy, there's nothing to listen to.
No, you won't stop.
You're
I want you to shut up and listen.
Sense.
Just shut up and listen.
Randy.
No.
You take your own advice.
All right, I will, Jesse. I will. But you need to just be quiet and listen to what I'm saying. Certain states do have write-in options. Yes or no?
Yes.
Right? Yes or no?
Yes.
On the states that have write-in options, you can put him in there, right?
Yes.
Okay. So what I'm saying, family, before I was rudely interrupted, and I didn't understand that little part in my mind, anything you can't write in or get another fucking opinion, you should be able to count. But that's just my opinion. My opinion.
Yeah, that's your
right?
opinion.
Okay, fine.
It's not the reality.
How can y'all let this slide all these years?
Really fucking. It's been like this. It's been like this before we were even born, cuz. You can say it's dumb all you want.
Anyway, listen.
At the end of the day, we don't have no control over that.
Day, we do.
No, we don't. We don't live in these states.
No, you're right.
We don't.
You're right. We don't live in those states. Shame on those people that do. Anyway, listen. All right, check it out. Those states that have the write-in option. If we decide, Black family, to put somebody in the write-in spot, is what I was trying to say, we could potentially shift the fucking direction to whatever it is. Right? Whatever his color will be. Right? So some turn, if God just red and blue, then they once turn purple. Right? Some crazy shit, right? Remember?
I don't know what color it would be. It wouldn't
we
be
will
no
shift
purple.
it, family. The point is, we could shift it. You may not win, but we're going to shift the trajectory. They're already saying he's the spoiler. He could switch. He could grab votes from such and such and such and such, right? Well, fuck it. They've been saying that. We can make it happen. Just for the mere amusement of taking votes from this bitch and that motherfucking cracker. You get it? You understand now? That's what I was trying to say. All the states that don't have writing options, shame, man. That's fucking crazy. And y'all let
Okay.
that.
What you're gonna need is some federal legislation on this right here.
Yeah, but only
Because
write in, Shabaka. Only write in, or he has access to. Just think about it like that. That's all I meant to say before it got so contentious and
That's
heavy in here.
majority of the states.
Right. The majority of the states. So the majority of the states we can have our fucking candidate in. But we have to agree on which one. Right? Black family, let's agree on which one. And on voting day or the mail-in ballot day, we do our fucking FBA due diligence.
Yeah, if you get a ballot.
Oh, well, we're
People
gotta go get one then.
People gotta be actually registered to vote.
So we can do that. We got enough time. We got enough time on the internet. You don't think we can fucking sway some shit? Are you really giving black people the fucking, we gotta do this and we gotta do that? Yeah, do you want it or not?
We ain't gotta do shit but stay black and die.
Do you want to switch the trajectory, black family? Yes or no? Do you want to be a shill? Yes or no? Are you cooning? Yes or no? Are you throwing your vote away out the window as you're driving down the highway? Sure, yes or no? What the fuck do you want to do, black family? Let's get on the court. I already chose my candidate.
Yep.
We already got him on the ballot.
I already told you what we should do.
You're welcome.
You won't listen.
I know what I'm doing, black family.
Well, do it.
I'm codified. Now pick a fucking lane. Let's agree to it and let's do it. Simple as that. Or stop talking and get what you deserve on fucking voting day. You're not welcome then at that point. I don't want to hear it.
All right. Are you done?
I guess.
God
Jesus
damn.
Christ, man. Why did you even wake
Go
up?
ahead, Shabaka. What are your thoughts on this?
Done talking.
okay, is that what I have pulled up some info right here. Okay, I got to go back to it. Is that the states? You do got states that prevent you from writing in candidates. Now, the key is that has to be analyzed right here. Is that what are the amount of the electoral votes of these states that do not allow write-in candidates? And I'm willing to bet dollars to donuts that the states with the most electoral votes will not allow you to write in federal officials.
No, these states don't really have that many electoral votes. The ones that's in the light gray are the ones that don't allow write-ins. The ones that's in the dark gray.
Okay.
Education.
Okay. All right. Okay. So I see Nevada is gray. Okay. California, once again. Yeah. So New Mexico won't allow you. Oklahoma won't allow you. Arkansas won't allow it. And let's see. South Dakota won't. Okay. Now the state that carries the most electoral votes in a presidential selection is California. Okay. And that's why every goddamn presidential election time, that's why the shit doesn't go off until 7 o'clock the next morning, because all fucking night they waiting on what California is going to do. You see what I mean?
Yeah, I think the states won't allow write-ins, don't even have enough electoral votes.
No, that's the point. Okay, but that's the point of what I'm getting at. That's the point of what I'm getting at, brother Checc. Yes, you could write in. You could write in California.
That was my point. That was exactly my point. But on this next little subject about Gavin Newsom, I'll tap in about that. Exactly. So keep California in mind, black fellas. Because when Jesse gets over to that topic, I'm going to go right into what the fuck I talk by that. Go ahead, Shabaka.
Okay, now keep in mind, Idaho, Montana, North Dakota, okay, all that there is dump country, as in human shit, okay? That's dump country. Yeah, all that there is the toilet, okay? All that there is the toilet, for dump shit, okay? Illinois, great state of Illinois. Yeah, they prevent it too.
I don't care about none of that. I'm just saying,
okay, and down there with old frog. Segregation yesterday.
Isn't.
Yeah, down there with old frog face. You can't do it in frog face state. Okay, and then you can't do it in Kentucky, Tennessee, Missouri. And then why is it? Now let me ask you this here, people. Now, why is it that you can't do it down there in the great state of Texas? Good in the bud.
But I'm just gonna keep my thoughts down.
And one thing I must say about Ted Cruz, who's the senator from the great state of Texas. Well, Ted Cruz got pissed off one day, popped him a beer, and said everybody can kiss his ass. And I appreciate the man's honesty. I really do. I appreciate his honesty. You see what I mean? You know? And then down there in Iowa, ain't nobody.
All right, so finish up with the tangible so I can please move to the next topic.
Yes.
Let this drag on too long.
Yes, sir. Yeah, we need the fucking tangibles. You see what I'm saying? For us to function, for us to upgrade the quality of our lives, for us to do for self. Okay, and that's my comment on the tangibles.
All right, so continue to mess up the tangible for your vote. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm used to her saying.
Well, I don't understand. You look better yourself. But I've evolved my thoughts now. I do evolve. Brain does move forward, you know. Go ahead.
Okay, and we already spoke about gruesome Newsom's veto on the housing.
I'm on code. I'm still learning.
Well, you can't learn if you're running your mouth.
But you can't learn if you don't listen. So how about that?
You can't exactly. You
go
can't
ahead,
learn if you don't listen.
Go ahead.
Took the words right out of my mouth.
Go ahead, cuz. Go ahead.
I am. Jesus Christ. All right, so moving along, the next topic is California Governor Gavin Newsom tries to check Black Americans for holding the Congressional Black Caucus accountable.
Okay, so Newsom is trying to get the Congressional Black Caucus to be accountable?
No, he's talking shit because they were holding him accountable.
He's upset because Black Californians are holding the Congressional Black Caucus in California accountable.
As they should.
No, okay, as well as the fuck they should.
Right. As they should.
As well as they should. It says because, you know, them pencil pushing ass Negroes is more interested in going to the parties and all that old type of shit and getting drunk and high and all that old bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Who knows? Maybe Hunter Biden used to copy shit from them. You know? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, see, I would not, and I would not. Okay.
So Uncle Phil update on this. Carl Checc said Newsom was lying in that little speech, and almost started laughing too. Yeah, Gavin Newsom.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's about right. Knowing that he was full of shit, then got a bunch of stupid ass brain dead motherfuckers out there gonna believe that bullshit. Fuck Gavin Newsom.
Saturday. And I'm glad y'all, taking the time to join us and all of that. Should be a decent show. Should be a decent show. I know what's coming up this week. Tuesday. Vegetables and the gym membership and some lean meats and all of that. It's come out that rich homie Quan had an overdose. And let me say something to y'all. Y'all stop with all these drugs. Drugs. It goes back to, I think, what we talked about earlier about the kind of like that look about no muscle tone. A lot of these younger guys today got this fiend look. And I remember, growing up, you didn't want a fiend look. And what I mean by the fiend look, we talking about like a dope fiend. You didn't want to be so skinny, like you shriveling up. Like no female would talk to you with that fiend look because they were like, ugh, like how am I supposed to be protected with you? So dude,
and that's why they got something they call firearms.
More in the weight room, or at least hit the weights in their garage or whatever. because they had a little muscle on them. You know, they got a little bit more to be looking like fiends. Like they ankles this small, like this doggone small. The ankles, the arms, like what? That's why they're so quick to pick up a gun, because they can't have no brute force fight. They can't. They're too skinny. You know, dude, they got a little muscle on
Man,
him.
the only motherfuckers
like
I know that
dog.
fight
You know
get paid
that's why
money
they're so
to
quick to
fight.
pick up a gun. These
Shit, protect yourself by any means necessary.
They
if you
can't
want
do
to
that.
fight, go get paid for it.
But rich homie thugs, man, stop with the drug. Jesus Christ. This
Well,
way
he's
more
not totally all the way
for
right,
life than drugs. Now the man lost his life overdosing on drugs. But anyway, young thug, you know, and all that threw a monkey wrench in a whole lot of things. He was supposed to go testify. Well, now he's not here anymore. So that's that. So all right, ladies and gentlemen, class in session. Class in session. Make sure you get your pencils and your pens and take notes and all of that and participate in class with everybody. Don't be back there sniffing the Elmer's glue. Don't be playing with your friends.
Sniffing Elmer's glue.
He's talking about, you know.
Come on, Uncle Phil.
Last weekend.
Eat the Elmer's glue.
We know the California legislature decided, and we saw the ruckus that happened because of that. What has spiraled out of it is a national condemning of not only the California Democrats, but the Democrat Party just in general. And a lot of them in California, Democrats over there, everybody in California care. Politics. You don't matter. We all. So in California, all black people. There's one with unity. See that happened in California. You got another California politician on the ballot, Vice President Kamala Harris. She comes from that California Democrats. That's what she was her political career on it, and that's what she in California. Everybody's been pretty upset with the California Legislative Black Caucus. Many people have been calling them up, giving them a piece of their mind. We're not supporting anybody. I don't agree with that. No matter what the case is, I don't agree with that. I mean, all people that should be quote unquote doxxed is a criminal that is
what happened? What happened? What happened? Brother Paris, what happened? What happened? What happened? What happened?
All right. Anyway, family, I have to stop.
Hear you.
No, you can't. They can't hear me because you're not on the streamer, Jesse. You're not on the streamer.
I hear you.
Not on the streamer. We're having technical difficulties, Carlton. Just for a quick second,
Oh,
we're plugging in the.
okay.
There you go. Okay. All right. Hold on. Now let me
Sorry,
try.
y'all. Damn Chrome is acting stupid.
I can't hear you. What? Stop telling me to stop. I'm not doing anything wrong. Shit.
Marked consistently. If it wasn't done in the budget, that's going to be a challenge.
Being brought to the floor to two.
This is literally gonna probably be the last show I do with you guys.
Why don't you calm down? Nothing's happening. Shit. Just calm
I can't
down.
hear nothing.
I'm not doing anything. All right, good. Now you can hear it. Carlton can hear it. See? Calm down. Stop acting like that.
Can you hear the
Nothing's
video? Stop.
You stop. Jesus.
Hello, is anybody still there? Oh man. No, nobody's there, huh? All right, I'm out. And it froze up. All right, I can't burn the data.
Critical reparation bills. Senate Bill 1403 and Senate Bill 13.
And forgive me, because there's over 1,000. I'm not very good at the numeric, but
The agency.
yeah, I do know is
Bradford's desk
Yeah.
on August 26th.
as it relates.
You're all-
Well, hold on. We work with the legislature throughout the legislative process on amendments. Sometimes they advance those amendments. Sometimes they don't take our amendments, and those bills are sent to my desk. I think you're referencing bills that were not sent to my desk that did not pass through the legislature. As it relates to the broader issue of reparations, which I appreciate both of you referencing, work very closely with the Blacc Caucus on a package of reparations reforms. We met before the legislative session. We met during the legislative session. We worked very collaboratively on amendments. We also worked on bills without amendments. And I think the vast majority of those that we agreed to and worked collaboratively together with the Blacc Caucus have ended up on my desk. I'll be reviewing them all on the merits. And I want to applaud the head of the Blacc Caucus, Lori Wilson, who's been spectacular in advancing those bills, their principles, and advancing them in a collaborative spirit.
Much under fire about those two critical bills that did not make it to your desk.
Well, those bills, you'll have to ask them, the legislature, why those didn't land on my desk.
Did you tell the Blacc Caucus that you would veto the reparations agency and reparations fund?
I didn't talk directly to anyone about those two bills. As it relates to the process of how bills are done broadly in the state, there's a collaborative process. People ask our opinions. Are there concerns? Issues that have dollar figures are consistently marked, consistently. If it wasn't done in the budget, that's going to be a challenge. There's always exceptions to that, but that's going to be a challenge. And that was a process that unfolded over the course, as I said, of months, particularly as it relates to the reparations package, in partnership with the Black Caucus. And there was no daylight with Lori Wilson and the Black Caucus as it relates to the work that we did collaboratively together. And let me just, on a personal note, and forgive me about this, she did not deserve to be attacked like she was attacked. Members of the Black Caucus did not deserve to be attacked and their integrity impugned. That was disgraceful. There were members of that Black Caucus that are owed an apology for being treated the way they were treated, to be doxxed, to be personally maligned and attacked. So forgive me for expressing that. Great respect and admiration for the leadership of the Black Caucus.
Sorry, family, we're trying to get the speaker right on this side. Apologize. Just got to read it on that side, but there's no reason to. I apologize. We're going to fix it right now.
Start right where I want to go here, ladies and gentlemen, and then we'll, we do our thing. We'll start it up, stop it, and let's start it over.
Well, I have to, those bills, you'll have to ask them, the legislature, why those didn't land on my desk.
Did you tell the Black Caucus that you would veto the reparations agency and reparations fund?
I didn't talk directly to anyone about those two bills as it relates to the process of how bills are done broadly in the state. There's a collaborative process. People ask our opinions. Are there concerns? Issues that have dollar figures are consistently marked, consistently. If it wasn't done in the budget, that's going to be a challenge. There's always exceptions to that, but that's going to be a challenge. And that was a process that unfolded over the course, as I said, of months, particularly as it relates to the reparations package, in partnership with the Black Caucus. And there was no daylight with Lori Wilson and the Black Caucus as it relates to the work that we did collaboratively together. And let me just, on a personal note, and forgive me about this, she did not deserve to be attacked like she was attacked.
Okay. I want you to pay attention to what he said and what he did not say. They asked him to say, hey, they said that you say you would have vetoed the bill. And he said, I don't know where you heard, basically, I don't know where you heard that from. I didn't say, it didn't get to my desk. Okay. If he was really for reparations and he wanted to like clean his hands of it, he'd been like, I didn't say that. If the reparations bill that came to my desk, then I would have signed it. Because I believe in this project. I signed the bill for the task force. So I would say I would have signed the reparations bill, but he just said, I didn't say I was going to veto it, but you didn't say you was going to sign it if it get to your desk either, sir. That's one thing that I noticed you did not say. You didn't say that. But we knew something was going to happen because right after the task force gave the recommendations, Gavin Newsom didn't go to CNN. He didn't go to MSNBC. He went to Fox News. Of all places to go, a Democrat liberal governor went to Sean Hannity at Fox News to say, hey, reparations is more than a check. Reparations can be more than money. It can be other forms. He went to Fox News with that. So when I seen that interview with him going to Fox News, I say, why did he do that? Why Fox? Not CNN? Not MSNBC? Or any other platform that's real, friendly with Democrats? Fox? I said, no, he was talking to that particular audience because that particular audience do investments in state of California. That's why he did that. And at the same time, when they polled Democrats, the majority of Democrats do not support reparations in the form of cash payments for Black people. But the Democrats support over $400 billion, at least on the federal level, going to migrants every year. They support that. It's like this. That same money they spend on migrants, that's reparations right there. They could say whatever, how many trillion, right? And they can spend, we'll spend $400 billion a year paying reparations payments until we get to whatever trillion, right? If they doing it already to migrants. And the crazy part is when you spend all this money on migrants, when they do get some cash money, a lot of billions go out of America because they all sending money back to their homeland. All those immigrants do. Right. Look up the price of remittance. They talk about that. Matter of fact, let me give you the accurate number, so we don't so we actually have the right information. Let me type it up.
That's exactly what they don't want to give us reparations.
Let me look at a 2020. I can't do 2023. Early recorded flows. Okay. They said $656 billion is what they're talking about remittance from low. It say flows to low and middle income countries. 656 billion. Now, if you had $656 billion in remittance, then now they were saying that's over how many year period? I thought it was just 2023, but let me make sure I pull it back up again. And now what I'm reading from was June 26, 2024. And yeah, now $656 billion, if you gave Black Americans money, most of their money stay here. Now we have some Black Americans, they got, investments overseas, or some of them may got family overseas. We do have family, some of them in the military. Some of them move abroad, they get married abroad, whatever the case may be. But it's not going to be the norm. It's going to be the minority of us that will be sending money out, right?
Yeah.
A person like myself, I send money out because we have people that people that work with us on the team who are in other countries. So yes, we do send money out to their respective bank accounts because they have to be paid, right? But for the most part, they don't send money out. So that money will circulate in the American economy. And that money with reparations could benefit not only just Black Americans, but it could benefit all of America because it'd be like a stimulus. Now, will some of us trick it off?
Fuck all of America. We're talking about ourselves.
And that's okay. If they want to go trick it off,
I can do that.
At the car dealership, if they want to go trick it off, at the local strip club and the strippers getting part of reparations too. Hey, you may not even have strippers no more. If they get reparations, you never know. Hey, they may say, I don't got to be on the pole no more. I got mine. I can go start that lash business I wanted to start. I can go start doing braids full time. I don't need to be on this pole. I got my money now. Giving money to Black people could really help Black people. It really can. But the Democrats don't want to do that, ladies and gentlemen. But Gavin Newsom did not say he would have signed the bills if they would have came to his desk. I want y'all to pay attention. He did not say that. He didn't say that. Okay? But that's your Democrats. That's your Democrats. That's your friends. Right. That's your like Black people say. That's your little friend that you've been voting for the past 60 years. When you need something, they can't find you. And once again, the only reason he vetoed that AB 1840 about the one giving migrants money for homes is because that would have looked real bad if he was signed that bill. But this mess with the reparations. But let's cue Gavin Newsom back up.
Members of the Black Caucus did not deserve to be attacked and their integrity impugned.
Okay, sir.
Okay, Carlton,
who are you to say
you're right
that they did not deserve the treatment, the backlash, the anger they received? First of all, Gavin Newsom, this is the Black American issue. All you got to do is sign the bill. So first of all, stay in your place. That's first and foremost. Stay in your place.
Right.
I don't get involved in Gavin Newsom's community or anything they got going on. I stay out of it.
I don't blame you.
But when it comes to Black issues and Black America, that's where I'm at. That's my wheelhouse. Mm-hmm. And Black America had every right to go at every last one of them for sabotaging Black people.
Yeah.
See, this is what they thought, brothers and sisters. They thought that that it's business as usual, and business as usual is sabotage, undermining. And then when Black people say, well, what happened to the reparations bill? Well, it was just kind of difficult a little bit. And, we couldn't get some things right, and some instances my hands were kind of tied and I fought for it, but my hands was tied and you know, those Republicans over there, you know, they was, you know, trying to stop us from putting up the bill, and they was kind of filibustering on some things, and we ran out of time. You know how those Republicans are. You know how they are.
And I call all
I mean, they don't want us to have nothing. I'm with you. We need reparations, but look at the Republicans. They the ones stood in the way. You know, and look, but next time, next session, we're gonna put that bill up. We gonna keep fighting. It may take a while. It may take a long time. But we're gonna keep putting that bill up. But just, you know, vote for me. We got it. We're gonna put that bill back up. See,
man,
that worked with the civil rights generation. I want y'all to let y'all know that you can just do them that. See, it won't work with Gen X, Millennial, and Gen Z. Yeah,
they can't blame
work. Because you know, in the information age, we know exactly what you're doing, how you're doing, and in real time, we can get information in the click of a button. We can get information about what you're doing, how you're doing it. People are tweeting in, well, I guess you call it tweeting in real time. They are posting in real time. When y'all lied on Stephen Bradford, he went right to X and say, I didn't put them bills in the inactive section. I didn't do that to I couldn't even do that. They did it. The California Legislative Black Caucus put those two bills in inactive when the Republican, the one they try to blame all the time, when the Republican went up there and tried to put up those bills. They did it.
I got a little thought about that.
The Republican, he needed what he said in the interview. He did an interview with Tariq Nasheed, the Republican. And he said that I needed one other person to do a motion. And he said no other Democrat would do a motion with him so the bill can go up. Yep. So all the Democrats, even the white ones, even the Hispanic ones, even the Asian ones, all the Democrats were in unison about not getting that reparations bill, the two bills up there. See what the Republican guy did, he really put the Democrats on Front Street. Yeah, and then he made them look real bad.
Shame.
And I know they didn't expect that to happen. I know they didn't expect it. They didn't plan for that to happen. Then when they did what they did, they was mocking them. How do you go do some people wrong? They angry and you're mocking them. You're laughing in their faces. Then Gavin Newsom is going to sit up here and wag his finger and say they didn't deserve that.
Moment right now.
Actually, it's let me be careful because I'm on these platforms.
Oh man, I got a light bulb moment, family.
They didn't respect the people. They didn't do what their constituents wanted them to do, was put the reparations bills up. What response you thought you was going to get? See,
no wonder.
Once again, you used to the civil rights generation saying, okay, well, next session, next time. No, we are in a dire position. We better take care of what we need to take care of right now. Because if we don't take care of what we need to take care of right now, I told you and I warned months ago, now it's happening. The migrants are getting above you, as we've clearly seen out there, Chicago. Video we talked about yesterday.
You gotta get rid
and we're going to expound on that video tonight on the podcast, 10 p.m. Central Standard Time.
People, goddamn, you're killing each other over.
They're getting homes, not apartments. They're getting homes. Homes that they can even get home equity loans off of if they ever get into some financial bind, or maybe they just want to even go buy another home. Like an investment property, they can use their home as a home equity loan, and that's what can get them ahead. It's so many different things that they can do having a home. Black Americans in a lot of the cities of America still haven't had the opportunity to get a home. Every time they go try to get a home, you're BSing them about credit score, you're BSing them about debt to income ratio. And I always say debt to income ratio is the dumbest thing ever. America's at trillions of dollars of debt. How you gonna judge somebody for having some freaking debt?
Exactly.
Well, that's
how? That's stupid.
It's called hypocrisy.
These people don't have a credit score. They don't have a work history. They don't have references, but yet they getting homes. And this is your Democrats. This is who you've been voting for the past 60 years.
But that would be
Then the Democrats want to gaslight you after giving all the resources to migrants. They want to gaslight you, Plies, and the rest of the Shills. You guys just hate immigrants. That's how they gaslighting you now. Because they can't say you're wrong, what you're saying. They can't say that. So the new talking point from the Democrat Shills is you hate immigrants. Nobody hate anything. We focus on what's right and what's wrong.
Yeah,
what's wrong is you taking from the American people and giving to people who just showed up in Chicago 2 years ago and now they got a home. That's wrong. What's right is the taxpayer funds need to go back to the taxpayers and help out American citizens. And doing things like that will attract more and more migrants coming up here. They're gonna say, "Hey, I was in America for 2 years. I got a brand new house now. I got a new house. I'm doing good." Really? Man, let me pack up my stuff. I'm coming.
Always trying to help everybody else.
That is a magnet. So Chicago gonna have this big magnet where they all want to go to Chicago because they'll get free rent. They'll get Eric Adams will giving them all the EBT and the food and all different things they was giving them. That's gonna be more of a magnet. But let Black Americans come up and say, "Hey, I need a little food stamps." And look at your paperwork. Oh, you make too much money. No, I don't. The migrant, you ain't worrying about how much he's making. You giving him thousands of dollars. I've been paying taxes in this country ever since I've been working. And I can't even get food stamps for food. I'm not asking for to go for nothing else but some food. Me personally, I believe people should be able to get food stamps up at, listen, I believe you make over $50,000 a year, then you're not eligible for food stamps. I think people make up to $50,000 should be able to get food stamps. That's how I feel about it.
Yeah, because now,
why can't I feed you?
If you make more,
what's wrong with feeding somebody?
25,000.
You're not hurting nobody by feeding them. They paying taxes, right? It's coming out their check, right? What's the point of paying taxes if you can't benefit from it?
You ever received in your life goes right back.
They got money for everybody else all over the world. Got money for migrants. But a brother or sister asks for some food stamps. Oh, you're lazy. You need to work.
You're giving it right back to them.
And notice the folks too. Let's circle back to the folks. Notice they not screaming and yelling about the migrants, about that money.
Nope.
They talking about them getting things. Yes, they talking about them, but they're not talking about it in the way if me and you were getting it. See, if me and you was getting a new home and if me and you was getting all the food stamp money and all these programs, free rent, oh, they would raise holy hell. They are. They're complaining about the migrants, but not with the intensity if we were getting it. Have y'all noticed that?
Yep.
Y'all noticed that?
Yep, I've noticed.
Think about it. Democrats and Republicans don't want us to get reparations. Democrats and Republicans don't want us to get homes and investments and businesses. Democrats and Republicans, both of them. But they cool with the migrants doing it because they're not Black Americans. You understand? They have a special hate for Black Americans. You better believe that.
And the whole goddamn
they don't want you to get even $10.
That ain't no fucking news, man.
But then they gaslight you when you're talking about what's happening right in your face. You hate immigrants. That's the same tactic. You talk about Vice President Kamala Harris, you hate Black women.
What? Even a Black woman.
I'm talking about what she's actually doing or not doing. I'm talking about that and how you go from me talking about that issue to saying you hate Black women. And that's another shaming tactic that they use to try to shut you up. You say, no, I'm talking about what's right. And what's right is this. If I would need some food stamps, I should be able to get it.
Right.
Let me tell Black people something. You go get every government program you can get. Get all the food stamp you want. Get all the Section 8 you want. Go get any money from the government that you qualify for. Go get it all. You know why? Because them white folk, they get way more of it than you could ever could. Then they gaslight you too. Yeah. Why are you so lazy? But yeah, they the main one getting food stamps. Exactly. Look, you can look at the numbers. Do the research about who getting all the food stamps, who getting all the government assistance. It's white people.
Yep.
It's not black people.
America's business plan is for FBA.
But they gaslight you and tell you lazy or whatever the case may be. They're not telling these migrants they're lazy. Nobody being totally lazy, just us. So man, mother F them people. Get yours.
Oh damn, Phil, we've been saying that man for the last
MC Breed. You gotta get mine. I gotta get you. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get mine, and I gotta get yeah. Man, please,
yeah.
Please get yours. Tupac said
that was disgraceful. There were members of that Black Caucus that are owed an apology for being treated the way they were treated.
Black people in California is owed an apology for the way they were sabotaged, Gavin Newsom. How about that? Why don't you talk about that?
An apology for more
and it
than
lets
that.
me know the way you coming out defending them, that you was in on it. Because you're not even trying to wipe your hands clean of it. You're defending them. So clearly, let me tell y'all something. Malcolm X said something long time ago that any person in the black community, the folks is celebrating and defending, run
now you see how they threw
away
the monkey
from
wrench in the work like that.
And any black person the folks can't stand, don't want to fool with, don't like them, run to them. Gavin Newsom in that section, what he just said, solidified that the Congressional Legislative Black Caucus is in the House. The sitting governor of California came out telling black folks, you should apologize to all my Stevens in here.
Hell to the no.
Because they do what I tell them to do.
One more time.
That's what that was.
Hell to the no.
So now, hearing that, I believe well, Kamala came here and said that he told them he was going to veto it. So get out there and sabotage it. So it don't make me look bad when I want to run for president in 2028.
Right. And see, and this is what I mean. Freeze that there for a second.
That's all that is. They will be the crash dummies that will go out and do the bidding of Massa Newsom.
All right, go ahead, Shabaka.
Okay, that's what I was saying, man, about the time. Yeah, I'm here. That's what I was saying. Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I was saying, man.
Yes.
To do just that. Yes, sir. Just what Dr. Phil here said, man, is the time to do it, man, in conjunction with fucking with Newsom, just like he said, in conjunction with boycotting the goddamn Olympics in Los Angeles, because that's hitting them with the left and the right. Because you could best believe that the goddamn state of California, man, is looking very, very forward to that revenue coming off the 2028 Olympics.
This is next year, in 4 years.
Yeah, right. So we got plenty of time, but we still got a lot of work to do because you got to raise the conscious level out there.
When is Newsom up in 2026?
Yeah, that bastard 2026. Yes, sir.
You need to vote his ass out and don't vote another.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. But see, like I told you, Brother Checc, what California would do is sit up here, they will elect a Democrat governor and put a reptilian as lieutenant governor, and then the wacky spaced out motherfuckers will turn around in the next election and do the goddamn opposite. I witnessed that bullshit 4 fucking times.
Okay, I'm gonna stop the video here. All right, yeah, so the hell with you, Gavin Newsom. The audacity of you trying to scold Black Americans for going in on your Sambo bootlicking coons.
Yeah, exactly.
Black caucus from California. They need to all be voted.
Oh, hell yeah. And then keep in mind, that motherfucker don't know what it's like to be black in
California.
That damn
man. Sawyer. That damn Sawyer, exactly. He definitely needs to go. The one that was mocking FBA brothers and sisters in California.
Yeah.
Just and the shit.
And Gavin Newsom, the son of a bitch, needs to be recalled. Gavin Newsom don't give a good goddamn about black people in the state of California, and I don't give a goddamn how many his bed wenches his trick ass had. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Gavin Newsom is scum. I have no respect for no man who's gonna sit there and fuck his best friend's wife. And that's what that son of a bitch did.
Yep, that's exactly what he did.
Whoa.
The motherfucker's a rat. He's lording shit in the toilet.
Yeah, he
And
has
that's
no
pretty low.
character, that's for sure.
Yeah.
All right, now, Lady J, what are your thoughts on Gavin Newsom trying to check Black Americans for holding the congressional, what is it, the California Legislative Black Caucus accountable?
Well, I'm gonna keep it very brief. I told y'all when he did this the first time, he should have been looked at as a motherfucking enemy to black people. When he did it the first time, after we put in all that work, when we were trauma bonding, fucking crying, doing the work on the fucking, we the people, we the fucking FBA, fucking people called, did the work, showed up during that task force, during the building of those fucking the reparations package they were working on.
Yeah, the Reparations Commission that Gavin Newsom.
Yeah, thank you, Jesse. The Reparations Commission. What Jesse just said. We did 2 fucking years of that. We did it with them. So, meaning we filled the fucking chambers. We were online. We were calling. We were typing in. I was using chat. Shout out to Amanda Media. I mean, we was out there. Shout out to Dr. Truth Bay.
Yes.
We was out there.
Amanda Mass Media.
Amanda Mass Media. I'm sorry, Kelly. So sorry. Not how much love I got for y'all. We was out there doing it. We was doing the work. We were going through it. So with that being said, when he said no the first time, and I said, we should be giving them fucking black people nightmares. He's a fucking enemy to black people. He's the one who said, "Oh, this happened under his watch." That task force went up under his watch.
Yep.
So he did this on purpose. It's like maliciously fucking with us. So I say he's an enemy of black people. You should look around, give him dirty looks, and make him feel some kind of way.
Okay, thank you, Kahari.
So the thing is that now he did this, whatever. He don't feel disappointed, family. You should feel disappointed that you didn't listen to me the first time. Second time, now this. You should just carry on with the mission. This is a long haul. We knew it was going to be a marathon. We knew we were going to have to put in some work. We knew that. We got a little momentum. Don't get discouraged, family. We just need to start applying real pressure. Like steady pace. Just stay steady. Stay applying what we're applying. The thing is that us giving the Black Caucus that work, they have it coming. Fuck them, man. They don't have our best interest at heart. The Black Roundtables, the Black Caucus, they don't have our interest at heart. They're for them. Those are coons, right? They're not doing the work. Just like in our city, we got the Black Roundtable. The motherfuckers are coon. Mm-hmm. And not only that, but he a pressurized coon.
Yeah.
He's like, what I gotta do to bully you to this blue side? What I gotta do to scare you to vote Democrat? That's stuff to not do it. You know what I mean? So that being said, this is all bad, but not all bad. We knew they were gonna act this way. We knew we weren't gonna give her. We knew there were gonna be the speed bump, the brick wall, the and draw us out statements. Now we're aware that these placating statements are nothing. But you know it's gonna take a little time, like Shabaka said, or like he said. You know it's gonna be a minute. You know, I don't know why you do so much. You know, not what. You know they're not gonna give it to you. All those things, just in one ear out the other, family. But you should have listened to me the first time. We'd be a lot further ahead. You just listen to me. Now think about what I'm saying. Like until he's out of office, or we shift it, or whatever. But it's not. We gotta do something different. We gotta think about this differently. The fact that only one Republican wanted this to go, and everybody went against them. Democrats, that right there is a telling sign that that's what's going on in everybody's state that's blue, right?
Yep.
Including ours. That
Mhm.
and I'll keep this in mind too. Look at just look up what's happening with Cornell West and the AP, the Associated Press. Now this makes all the sense why this is happening. Okay? Remember that shit where I played for you yesterday, Jesse?
Yes.
Now factor all that in, and then this whole little piece. It all makes total sense now. Why this is happening? Why Republicans are putting all this extra work behind black candidates?
Mhm.
It says like there's something in it for them though. Just can't figure it out. But just listen. This is kind of happening all at one time. So stay on that line, family. Just there's something right there. We're on a little investigative train. We got to investigate some shit for ourselves too, as we're building and moving us forward. Keep in mind, the black agenda is reparations. It is reparations. It's not
Yes.
right. Lineage based. We're not getting distracted, and we have every right to check them, just like Uncle Phil said.
It's reparations, an anti-black hate crime
Yep, it's
bill.
everything. It's everything. It's everything. Yeah, it's everything. It's a whole list of shit. Like Jesse said, right? But family, also really, really quick, we have to investigate our own shit. We can't listen to what they're saying because it's all mixed up. Both sides are giving us misinformation if you listen to the news. Both sides are fucking with us. So we gotta investigate ourselves. And that's only happening on the ground. And then the ground comes back and gives us business, right? The ground comes back and tells us, like the shit in Aurora, ground people are on the ground. I was on the ground. I went outside and told the people I could. You know what I mean? So we go back and tell the black media, hey, this is what it is, so we can get on one accord.
Yes.
So that's what I'm saying, family. We're gonna have to do thorough, deep dives. Don't get discouraged. We knew it's gonna be a marathon. It's not a sprint. We got time. So don't get discouraged. And what happens in California does affect us.
Yes.
Well, let it take California, as you know, is a trendsetter.
What you talk about?
across the
What about
nation.
Mexico?
Shabaka, I can't hear you. What did you say?
As you know, okay, hold on.
Said,
As you know, California is a trendsetter. Win Loser says, what about mixed kids? Because a lot of us have mixed kids, and that problem too, if we're talking about reparations. First place, sir, if they got black blood in them, they will qualify for the goddamn auction block. That is the only requirement that you need.
And now,
that is a
hold
fucking
on,
fact.
Shabaka, but that's
Look at a movie
they
called
didn't expect
Bang
that.
No, Shabaka,
No,
no, that's
No,
not what
that's
he's
not
talking about.
What is he
You gotta
talking
have at least
about?
one line.
You gotta have at least one family member that's FBA.
That'll trace back one line, one part of the lineage.
Like one part of your family
Okay,
has gotta
you
be
need
FBA.
to be more
This
specific
ain't no
about what we're
auction
speaking
block.
about.
No, it's about lineage,
It's about lineage.
right?
Okay, which
Like in my
qualifies
case.
for the auction block.
No, Shabaka, no.
No.
Like in my case, right? In my case. So, like for example, oh God, what is his name? Is that it's Kari, right? Right?
Kahari, yes.
Yeah, okay. Kari, this is what it is. Like in my case, right? I'm multiracial, right? Or whatever. I kicked all this out of my lineage, okay, or out of my lexicon. So let me get back. My mother's European or white, right? My blood father, my genetic father, was not, okay. But I didn't know him. He died the day before I was born. I was raised in a pit with my brother's father, right? That's the only man I know. So I didn't know until I went into the system, okay. So when I went into the system, I found out I could go home, right? So whatever, right? And I grew up not knowing. Because I have a condition. I had a geneticist test. I had a genetic test a long time ago. And that's how I found out, right? My but genetics anyway. Now, In my case, I don't necessarily know exactly who my family is, because my mother is a villain. She said I didn't have a right to know anything, but little by little, over the time I was a little girl till like basically last year, she been giving me little pieces, like little one-line statements or little sentences, and piecing it all together. My side of the family, though, because I don't know who my side of the family is. It's like being an orphan, okay? Right? Like being an orphan. So, because I don't know who my relatives are, I have to go through it a different way. I have to do it a
You
different
would
way.
probably would have
My
to get the
lineage, portion of my
okay, but
lineage,
Lady
my
Checc,
Hold on,
father's
Shabaka.
side,
She's not done. Let her
portion
finish.
of my father's side. So everybody got two parents, right? Everybody got two parents, mother and
Yes.
father, right? So my mother and father, they have a mother and father. My father, who's been resting for 44 years, had a mother and father. You know,
Yes, her
so
grandparents.
somebody on my father's side, mother and father, can trace their lineage all the way back to chattel slavery, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's probably gonna go all the way around by the Louisianas.
Yeah.
Now, I've brought in ambiguous looks, right? So, like Jesse's always commented to me, I don't have no certain features, right? That'll say it. That actually, you look at me and say, "Oh yeah, she's black." I've brought in ambiguous looks, right? Which in my mind, I'm thankful for. I don't want to look like everybody else. I'm different, right? And in my mind, I'm not gonna fucking shy away from that. However, I do know that I come from a certain line. Now, I have to have my paperwork, meaning I have to go have somebody do my genealogy and trace that back. Okay, so I
don't
got
go
to
to Scary
dig deep. I
Gates.
got to real dig deep for me. So for me, as being mixed or mulatto, whatever you want to say, okay, I'm black, Indian, and French. Okay, black or what? Black. They say Native Indian, which means whatever, right? Nowadays, now that we've been thoroughly educated, and in European or French, white, right? Okay. So, with that being said, I'm going to have to do some deep digging. That's on me, though, family. That's something that was. That's something that was. That's a cross I gotta bear. That don't mean, and I'm from California. I'm born in California, right? That means I can take my time. I'm not in no big hurry. It's more valuable for me to know where the fuck I come from or what my peoples look like versus anything else. But this ain't about me. This is about everybody else. You see what I'm saying? I'm a product of the condition of being a mulatto. Guys, come on now. So this is I'm only like half. You see what I'm saying? Third, whatever the fuck you want to call it. I kicked all that shit out. But as far as in my case, and like everybody else's case, you have to be able to trace your lineage back. At least one of your fucking line, somebody in your line has to go all the way back.
To 1870 census.
Yeah, at least to that part. You know what I mean? To go further, that's even better. But it doesn't matter.
Well, my lineage goes back
It's
further than
space.
that.
Yeah, some go further back.
Yeah, but the minimum requirement
And if
is
you're from
1870
you're from
census.
any of the colonies or
Mine
the
goes back to
13,
1817.
you got it right there. You know what I mean? Any of the colonies, if you can trace it back. Just keep in mind, some of us have been resold, restocked, resold.
He
Changed
said he
different
only
names.
asked because it's just a question that came to his mind.
Mm-hmm.
He apologized if this question was
No,
offensive.
brother,
He
it
just
wasn't.
wants to learn and understand
It
it.
wasn't offensive
Come on,
because
win, lose.
it
It was
wasn't
not
offensive.
offensive.
It,
He just
like in
wants to
my
learn.
condition real fast, brother, it wasn't offensive. To me, the
And the
offense
closed
happens in
mouth don't get fed.
my personal life, because of always being fucked with because of the way I look. I'm not actually upset about it. I'm actually thankful I don't look like everybody else. I'm fucking pretty. I look the way the universe made me fucking look. So I get, my mother was pretty for being a white lady. She was very pretty. You know what I mean? Our father was a pretty handsome young man when he died. So I'm not upset about it. The universe created this. I'm glad I don't look like everybody else. So everybody will be like, oh yeah, you belong over here. Okay, I belong where I fucking belong. I know it. They know it. Everybody know it. I go where I go, right? So I'm not really upset about it, family. I'm just, I didn't experience this much colorism and shaming until the last 3-4 years. So it's not a big deal. I went my whole life. I know where the fuck I belong. I know where the fuck I belong. And even if I didn't belong there, they've already came and got me and brought me over there. So I'm good. But I do know that one portion of my lineage, I just had this conversation with my brother too. At least one side, and it could be either or. It could be even on my mama's side. Could trace back somewhere. You know what I mean? It could be both. We don't really know. I'm not too upset that I got too much milk in my coffee. You dig? So I'm good. The fact is, if you have children, at least one of you, if you know consciously, if you have mixed children, one of you have to trace back. One you have to trace back, or else it don't count. You can't just be black from like the diaspora and try to come in and collect FBH reparations.
Well, you got to.
You have to be.
You have to have claimed black for at least 10 years.
And that too. Oh yeah, and that too. So my documents that they thank you, Jesse. That too. You can't just come out the woodwork and say, yeah, I'm black, right? Especially like in like my condition. There's no dual alliances, right? Right now we're at war, so you have to at least be able to show that on your paperwork that you've been checking the black box, right? The black box, right? You've been recognized as black, right?
Correct.
Correct. In my case,
he said he's German, Choctaw, black.
See? Same thing, right? So you're like, you're German, I'm French, I'm Sioux, you're Choctaw.
He qualifies for the auction block, period.
Look, you got the same type of thing, though.
But you still with this auction block, Shabaka. It was just like that one drop rule.
You see what I'm saying?
We're on lineage. We don't care if you qualify for the auction block. Because there was the United States. So, Shabaka, the thing about the auction block, that wasn't just a United States thing. That was throughout the whole diaspora, as you're always saying.
Even so, he qualified too.
But Brother Checc, the only difference between an Afro-Cuban
Shabaka, that's not true. It's not true. No, it's not true because they have their own distinct cultures. These are distinct groups and nations before the transatlantic slave trade. And we often lose sight of that. And a lot of them some of them sided with the Confederacy, Shabaka. Don't matter if they qualify for the auction block or not.
Okay, but hold on, Brother Checc. Check this point. Okay, let's say if you and I. Okay, let's say if you and I. Okay, Brother Checc. We're brothers. Okay. All right. Okay, let's say, man, is that if you and I were biological brothers on a continent?
No. Right now, as it stands, Kahari, to qualify for the reparations,
that's what with Carlton. And that's
you got to be able to trace your lineage to foundational Black American descendants of American child slavery.
Right.
Before that, we went on to something else. Well, going back to 1525, Shabaka. But even before then, we were known as something else.
Yeah. Right. So we'll take this a different deep dive. But yeah, this is already out there, Car.
He said if you mess with Red, Native, and FBA, you should qualify for 2 checks. Well,
quantum,
you should already be getting checks from that Native side. If you're part of the 150 recognized tribes.
Right. You got it's.
What are the 150 recognized tribes?
Oh my God, I'll be here all night naming all the tribes about this, but.
Okay, well, just the predominant ones. Okay, can you name 5, Brother Checc?
Yeah, the 5 civilized tribes, which is the Choctaw, the Creek, the Muskogee, and the so-called Seminole. But Seminole means runaway.
Okay, well, see, that's
in
what
the
King Osceola.
In the Cherokee, that's the 5 civilized tribes.
Okay, and Osceola, he had told one of them Sherman or one of them Union soldiers.
Let me explain how they became that. They said that you killed the Indian, but you saved the man. That's what the Caucasoids said when they came in contact with them. They said, "Oh, well, we could see that we could see your humanity, so we're just gonna kill your culture, your Indian culture. We're gonna kill that, and we're gonna make you honorary Caucasians." Basically, that's why they're called the 5 civilized tribes.
when he said it, man, my soul started crying inside. Like, no, that shit is so ugly. Oh my god, that's so ugly. But they told you. You know, like you was told. But
And
you
they
know,
have this thing called the
so
Dow's
ugly.
Commission. There's a lot of $5 income.
Yeah, when they had all the Indians, white man clothes.
So how about the Checcs thing? So back to the Checcs thing, you got to be able to trace your lineage back to the killing fields of the South, meaning the Southern United States. Pick a state, any of them would do. And then
no, you gotta go. Well, they'll explain it
and
to us.
then you have to have claimed black for at least 10 years.
10 years. In my case, like I was telling Jesse, you can look at my jail chart. I'm in jail. Jail's the ultimate form of fucking the dominant society.
And now, and your arrest record is an official document.
Are you talking about for the FBA reparations or for your
the
native?
dominant society, right there, right when you go in, the dominant society.
If you wanted to go at the Choctaw for reparations,
yes, you gotta go this way. This what you do is, somebody said, "Oh, I want to know if she's been checking the black box." Well, in the black box in jail, when you sign in, they ask you a whole bunch of questions. From the time you start getting arrested till the last time you got arrested, you have to answer the same questions.
He's talking about the native. That's
right?
what else.
So it's in there, right? That's the form. That right there shows you, right?
So you got to find your family's name on one of the rolls.
They're supposed to make that possible for us.
On one of the Indian rolls.
As far as the FBA portion.
But he's talking about native.
He's talking about a whole bunch of shit. He's all over.
He's talking about the native checks. He said, how can he go about getting his native checks?
I don't even know. I don't qualify.
You need to check out Mike TV, first of all.
Yeah, just go ask him. He'll tell you.
And then, second of all, you need to see if you on the rolls. If your family's name is on any of them rolls.
I'm qualified, even if they say that, because my genetics didn't say I was native. That's something my mama said.
And depending on the tribe, they might have you do a blood quantum.
It was a lie. You did. You got to do your own research. So I'm telling you, Belly, you do your own research. My mama said this, but the genetics test said that. Right? So, and this is way before they came out with the boxes of fucking me, you, and the fucking tree and all that extra shit, which I don't recommend doing. Watch 60 Minutes. I'll say this though, family. You know where you belong. Everybody got a book. Everybody got somebody living relative.
Yeah, I like did not family crest.
I did not.
Family chest. Family Bible.
However, somebody in the family, like my father, the man who raised me, who was my father's best friend, is putting it all together, a little something for me, so I have something to look at. But Social Security also has a little something to do with it, especially when it comes to parenting or a lot of things. Social Security. You're gonna have to do some work. They were supposed to make this a part of the package when you went to go and see if you went to go for collection or whatever. They were supposed to make that genealogy part, that they were supposed to help you with that.
Don't go to skip day.
Like it was on their that was part of the thing we worked on during the task force, was to be able to make it possible so we could weed out the tethers and the
like we called in to make it lineage based, because everybody was trying to go. Shabaka was saying, the boat ride, that separates us.
No, it's a whole bunch of things, but this isn't about everybody else. This is about from the soil lineage based reparations.
Right, that's our claim.
The lineage.
You're calling us.
Right. That's why it's so upsetting, because we're like, sit it down. This is FBA business.
Like you got CARICOM, you got your own shit. Why y'all up in the FBA shit?
Right. And if you're not, even if you got fucking foreign lineage, you're not necessarily fucking chattel in here. You did?
Yeah.
You could be chattel somewhere else. Mm-hmm. So that's what I'm saying. It's gonna be a little work, but they were supposed to provide resources like where to go, who to go to. I picked my genealogist already. And I'm just getting my little.
Like they were going to set up a whole office for that. That was one of the bills that they used to vote on.
Right. So all these studies and shit, it's just placating. It's dumb. They could have done a lot of shit. Should have done a lot of shit, but it's part of what we worked on for those 2 years, and still currently working on with, obviously, Dr. Trubay, you know what I mean? And there's a lot of shit we're doing still.
Oh, boy, the great state of Alabama owes me a whole lot of money. Get a
Yep.
load of this, y'all. Listen to this. Listen to this. I just need 2 minutes, please. Settlement and cotton industry expansion. Originally part of the Mississippi Territory, the great state of Alabama. Territory was formed in 1817. Like its neighbor, the Alabama Territory was fertile ground for the surging of cotton crop and soon became one of the major destinations for slaves who were being shipped to the southeastern United States following the patenting of the cotton gin in 1793, the War of 1812, and the defeat and expulsion of the Creek Nation in the 1810s. Cave beasts settled in Alabama. Settlements were intensified, as was the presence of slavery on newly established plantations in the territory. Alabama was admitted as the 22nd state on December 14, 1819. 7 days yesterday, 7 days today, 7 days mine. Huntsville, Alabama. And Huntsville, Alabama served as temporary capital from 1819 to 1820 when the seat of government moved to Cahaba in Dallas County. Within 20 years of becoming a state, the great state of Alabama was the largest cotton producer in the U.S., producing 23% of the nation's cotton crop. Motherfuckers, give me my goddamn money.
You gotta be able to prove it. So ultimately, and that's
Alabama fever land. Now get to say, people. Hold on, lady K. Just 1 second, please.
No. Just saying though, Shabaka, for motherfuckers like me that look like me, and they thought they were just gonna pull the old okie doke and slip in and play this fucking game. I thoroughly, adamantly fucking stand on the fucking fact that you must be able to fucking trace your lineage back to the Chattelfield of fucking that. Period. Some of us go way back. No, it's serious. It's that serious.
Right. Yeah, lady. That's why I'm having the fervor that I'm having.
Everybody trying to get in on the task force meetings, standing in there. You had white people in there, right? You had people calling in and talking about it. And then they got so upset because everybody's like, nope, we don't want, look, you can't qualify. Go see your colonizer. Sit down. No, you don't. And then you got white people talking about they are owed reparations too during that time. And that's just like, no.
For what? No, what are these nasty kids owed reparations for?
They were indigenous.
They try to hit us with that indentured servitude bullshit.
Man, that bullshit. Man, I don't pay that bullshit no mind. Indentured servitude. You kiss my ass. Them motherfuckers was violating and raping our women too. So they can kiss my ass with that shit.
California wasn't a slave state.
Right, in Colorado ain't.
Yeah, but look at how many goddamn slaves you came here from the slave owners when it was mine.
Right.
We understand what you're saying.
We understand, Shabaka. We
but
got
this is the type of bullshit they were saying.
We're talking about what they were saying. That they were saying, and what white people are saying, and why white people give us that. Here I got the white people say, or what they try to tell us why they don't want to give us it. And try to slip the old okie doke, right? Yeah. And it's motherfuckers, and especially motherfuckers who look like me that aren't raised the way we was raised. They're raised in the way we are.
Raised in the culture.
I don't want to say too much because I feel like it's still our shit, right?
Say the culture.
The culture.
For the culture.
That's not. Yeah, but
shout out to for the culture.
They want to say that the culture is degenerated and ratchet. So I would say they don't want to raise how we was raised. So they don't know. So we can pretty much look at me, talk to you about something, and I got an answer for it. And it'll be the way we would answer it. Because I was raised that way, right? So,
yeah.
So
God damn, boy, there's a great state of Alabama owe me some money. By 1861.
Great state of South Carolina owed me a bunch of money.
Big time, and also too, brother Checc, keep in mind is that Charleston
and Virginia. Florida owes.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Both the Carolinas owe. Maryland owes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
New York State owns.
Yes, sir. Oh, yes. Let's just say that the whole goddamn country owes is because, see, the whole fucking country benefited off of these exports. Now, get this, people. By 1861, nearly 45% of the population of Alabama were slaves. Slave plantation agriculture was the center of the Alabama economy. Cotton made up over half of U.S. exports at that time. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, listen. Cotton made up over half of U.S. exports at the time, and Southern plantations produced 3/4 of the global cotton supply. 3/4, which is 75% of the global cotton supply, and we're just supposed to be up here cooning,
That wasn't the only thing we were picking.
Nope. Wasn't the only thing we're picking or growing.
Then of course, and then also too, Brother Che, to fuck with old Joe Gibson some more. Down there with all that damn tobacco down there. Yeah, down there with all that tobacco down there in North Carolina. Sir Walter Raleigh and all that bullshit.
They didn't even know about the Wilmington Massacre. How you gonna run for the state and not know about the Wilmington Massacre?
30 minutes or less. Me and Jesse got a fucking 30-minute or less timer. We call you out through the acre or tether, baby.
Don't run for no state and you don't know the history of the state. Just don't do it. Don't run for no office. You don't know the history of where you're running. Like, just don't do it.
And then also too.
And want to talk about your people didn't rape our women. It caused this condition I'm in.
Yeah, he hates that.
Lady Che. Call them what they were. Call them what they were, man. The raping, slave trading pedophiles.
Exactly. Raping pedophiles.
Slave trading pedophiles.
So I'm gonna move to the next topic because it's already after midnight. We still got a gang of topics.
I'm getting tired too.
So again, it's Newsom again. He vetoed AB. I forgot what the AB stands for. Maybe Shabaka knows.
Assembly Bill. Assembly Bill.
Okay. Assembly Bill 1840. And he vetoed the migrant family purchase home. Well, basically, he vetoed that immigration bill for the home ownership. But then Chicago is allowing Venezuelans to purchase homes in Chicago.
What? Come on, Chicago, you can't go back. We just did this whole fucking 2-year process. Chicago's the first ones to lead the way.
No, well, see, you got to thank that punk ass Brandon Johnson for that there, Lady Chase, because see, Chicago was discovered by a black man. By a black man.
That was when he's.
Who's that on the screen, Shabaki?
Okay, hold on, let me get it up. Okay. Chicago was discovered by a black man of the name.
Look at the screen. Who is that on the screen?
He fell out the chair.
I don't know who that motherfucker is. The name of Sean.
Just go ahead, tell us who it is, Jesse.
Pointe du Sable.
It's Al Sharpton. But Al Sharpton was black.
Fuck Al Sharpton. Fuck Al Sharpton. Let that motherfucker go suck on
jail that whole time.
And let him go wave his pride flag.
That's Al Sharpton.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Al Sharpton. And all then we could say to that is,
you're so dumb. You are really dumb. For real.
Yeah, he was pretty dumb in some of the things he was doing back then. But shout out to Al. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Class is in session. Make sure you got all your pencil and paper. And
motherfucker, I already got my pencil and paper and got my knowledge.
In class, if you are asked to participate, you don't be back there sniffing the Elmer's glue and letting it stick to your hands and everything else. Act like you got some home training. So a couple of developments. Now, you know, in California, that okay, that passed. Then you've seen all the situations happen with the reparations bill.
So you have,
and we've seen all the sabotage and all the finessing and all of that, because Gavin Newsom didn't want those bills whatsoever. He didn't want them. He dangled the carrot in front of black folk, and in the end, no, they sabotaged. It's a home purchase assistance program based solely on their immigration status. Given the final for this reason, I'm unable to sign this bill. So effectively, he vetoed that they'll not be getting that type of assistance. But remember, in the beginning of the year, he signed the bill. The migrants could get state health care. So
okay, what's happening?
Yep.
Okay, what's happening?
Out to the Black Californians.
Okay, but what I'm saying though, brother, tell you have an internet connection problem. Because everything is freezing up.
Sister Camila Moore did a good job by contacting everybody. And let me say something about
Okay, what's happening?
we found it out on a Friday. They got a flyer, got everything together, and say, hey,
Okay, it seems that we're having some technical difficulties.
to y'all. So shout out to Sister Camila Moore for doing that, because if she wouldn't have done that, none of us.
Okay, I see we froze up. Okay, I'm going to call it a night, y'all. Can you hear me?
Newsom vetoed that bill. I really believe he would have signed that bill, because trust me, if they thought he wouldn't sign that bill, they probably wouldn't even put it up.
My fault, family. Don't go nowhere. Just having a little technical issue over here. We're at the dollhouse, and the computer Jesse's streaming. The computer just needed to restart, and so that this stops really. Uh, so that's it. I don't have access to the StreamYard that we're using right now, because Jesse is one of Jesse's little experimental ones. I think. I'm not sure. I'm just what I'm saying. But he'll be right back, and then we'll just go ahead and carry on with the stream. He's not really going anywhere. He just had to restart. So you can hear him in the back. He's over there making the oh my god faces and stuff. Because this shit does happen once in a while. But no, we're it's just the computer got the box that got hot. I fixed that, but then the stream started to kind of stutter a little bit. That's what I like to say. It's running like pinwheeling. So I'm just gonna entertain you for a quick second and tell you about the RVA. This week is coming on. Um, the RVA is coming. I'm gonna do a stream. I got a queue set up with some why we should not look at Trump as a viable option, and just for the simple repeat of what happened. But I'm gonna show a lot of shit just to remind y'all about what happened, and why we shouldn't. Two. Then I got another one coming out after that. Um, Talking about Jesse's campaign. You're gonna see seen a lot. We're gonna be trying to show a lot of his campaigning and stuff going on, because we're gonna be hitting the ground real hard and heavy here shortly. Um, because it's got a couple like 50 days, 50 some days, Jesse. Um, yeah. So he's already been getting a lot of invites because he's on the ballot, and I'm starting to see the correlation now of how the Democrats move, and how they've been moving, and the kind of fuckery they ensued on us last the last time we ran for mayor, and the difference of it this time. This time I feel like like I was telling Jesse, we still kind of salty about what happened, so we're still kind of like lashing out lashing out at the people over here in our city, because some people just don't change. And you have to remember that we're trying to conduct ourselves differently. But man, sometimes it just feels provoked. So we're getting him ready. It's just a little bit extra work. It's kind of giving me something to do a little bit more. I'm kind of motivated right now, just for the simple fact that I feel like we're in a Cornell West kind of state of mind. They don't want to look at the third party options here. They in our especially our city. Oops, Jesse unmuted. Or are you muted, Cuz?
No, you got it. Right.
Oh, but you're not even in the studio. All right, never mind. He's back.
Thanks for holding it down. We lost your bucket.
Yep, I'm sorry about that. Now he's back, so I can stop. You have to get the screen back up, and we can finish the Uncle Phil a Philip Scott situation. Um, Gavin Newsom is yeah.
Polls nationwide would have seen you do that. And if you did that in California, Gavin Newsom, when you ran for president, I would have voted. You go, could you do this on the federal level? Because if he could, if he would have did that in California and just did the right thing, it's a shoo-in he would have got elected. And I don't vote for Democrat. The letter you got in front of your name. If you do something for my people, I'm going to support you. Definitely at the ballot box. I'll get on almost a guaranteed shot. But he decided to mess it off. He decided that.
Not though.
And it looks so bad. Democrats have a majority in California. So you can't even point at the Republicans because there's not enough of them to even shoot you down. So he went on ahead and vetoed this bill. Now, who's to say they may not circle back around in a few months and try to pass it? Because that's what they may do, is try to circle back around and pass it when nobody's looking, because you know how they are. They when you shine, see, politicians don't like that light bulb, okay? No politician likes that. Politicians, when you
Hi, Fairly. I'm back again by myself. He's got to go, come back in, and come right, and then I'll stop. You know. So everything's working out pretty good. As far as the stuff I'm building for him, I had to kind of every day changes, so I kind of got to stay evolving with the times with him in this campaign. And now I need to do a little bit, just a tiny little bit of research. I found some good stuff to read. As far as I'm working on climate right now. Oops, excuse me. Yeah, I just real quick. I'm working on a climate thing because they got a candidate survey, and so I'm looking at climate, black racism, climate racism and things like that. That it could be changed, and I'll get into that on the RVA. But go ahead, Jesse. I'm sorry. I was just filling in time. Go ahead.
All right, thank you, Lady Cherry.
Environmental racism. My bad. I said the wrong words. Environmental.
Let me tell you something. It's not just black men saying that. It is black women saying that. Yeah, but I was already Democrats got going. Party today isn't the Democrat Party my grandmother and them would vote for.
Baby ice pack. Over there.
Yeah, they're not. They're not ready. Man,
You ain't cool.
come on. Put all that stuff in. Keep that. Keep that.
Okay, look, it's the conversation. It's starting about the see? Never.
To keep the conversation. Mm.
You said
In 2026, look, he's back. Look,
you just
if
said
you could
no.
actually hear what he's saying, but you're not saying the exact same thing.
I am.
You're not. He's on a vote. Bro, he's on a vote. But I'm trying to tell you, if you look, well, you don't. You're still talking. You're not listening. He's on a vote against blue, no matter who. That's not what you were saying. You keep saying don't vote for Trump.
Just
He said vote. He said you can vote for Trump or third party. That's what he was about to say. No, that's not
I
something
said
he
some
said.
people didn't have my
If you're already registered, no, you don't register. You already have a record of it. The only time you got to change is just move. You just got to update it. Oh, you don't have to keep registering.
Just because you might not know.
Baby.
Answer for the
Once you register, you're registered. The only time you got to change is move.
I'm not the only one. Everybody's supposed to know.
It's stupid.
No, she said we don't vote. A lot of us don't vote.
How's that? No. No.
Okay. I asked her she called it. Going to be one. That's the reason for us to move. I'm sorry, family. I was asking a question back. He had to come back in. I don't know what's going on with this stuff, but he'll be right back. I was just asking for the clarity because I was one of those people that didn't vote at all, really. I don't think I voted the last election, presidentially. I'm pretty sure I didn't, because I'm pretty sure that motherfucking shit was sitting on the bathroom counter. I'm almost positive. However, now learning, because like Newsom Jr. said, still learning. I had a couple little questions. I asked him, do we have to re-register? He said no, unless we move. I asked him, do we gotta always update every election? He just said, what was the answer? No, right? Only if you move. I didn't know, family, so I'm just asking the question for every other black person too, and myself, just so that we have an understanding. Updating. Okay, well, damn, Jesus Christ. Stop, Jesse.
You're updating the tags, your place.
Yeah, okay, so same thing. Update. You just only when you move. Sorry, family. I'm not trying to confuse you. It's Mr. Semantics back here. But that's what I wanted to know. That way, for everybody else who didn't know, because I'm not the only one who didn't know. I just want to make sure, since we're going heavy this go around, that we have the knowledge of re-registering and updating or registering, because we got a lot of young people coming in. They're barely starting to register. So this is why now we can say holding our vote for tangibles. I mean, basically, we holding our vote now. It was from the Democratic Party. You know what I mean? We weren't gonna give our vote to the Democrats. That's still a thing. So we were holding our vote from the Democrats because the Democrats have been taking our vote for granted. We've been fucking keeping them going. They're taking our vote back. So we're holding it from the Democrats and for Republicans, whoever, we're holding it. However, we're going to have to come to agreement of some sort, black family, to who we're going to put in that space, whether they're on the ballot or they have the option to write in. That was another contentious question. I'm asking only for the simple fact, Belly, that there's a lot of people coming into this voting cycle with not the same knowledge that Jesse and everybody else has, and it kind of feels kind of like contentious, because it's like it seems like gatekeeping instead of each one teach one, kind of, to me. That's how I feel about it. It's kind of the energy behind it. However,
because something you should already know.
But we don't, Jesse. We don't. I didn't. We don't. And this is all new to me from coming in 4 years, though, cuz. No, it wasn't told to me like that. It was never explained. Because we grew up just knowing that you got to vote Democrat.
All right, well, it was explained to me.
Okay, so somebody explained it to you before you started why we vote Democrat, cuz, from the starting of everything.
Yes,
from when you were a little boy.
To me, yes.
So you just knew you had to vote Democrat, right?
Yes, it was explained
why?
To me. I grew up in a black household.
Okay, there you go. See, that's sneak this and shit. That's what I'm saying. But why?
Indoctrinated on us.
That's what I just said. God damn it, that's just what I just said. So, family, now that we have this education, right, of what I'm saying, of what we didn't know, or why we shouldn't, or why we should, it's been explained to me in the last couple of years, right? So it's all new to me. I wasn't, I was indoctrinated the same way. I was programmed. I didn't know why, though. I just knew my cousin, let's go vote. When we go vote, we vote Democrat. All right, cuz, I'm voting Democrat. Didn't ask no goddamn questions. Now I'm going to ask questions. Everybody's, you should just know. No, we don't know. Don't know because you just said indoctrinated, meaning you didn't ask no motherfucking questions because you grew up in a black house. Did you see that sneak this and shit?
Because you get slapped.
Oh, cuz. That's what I'm saying, family. Now that we're not at home with our mamas and we can use our own brain, now we can think. Now we can ask questions. There's nothing wrong with questions. I mean, that's what the whole fucking word is about. And we're still learning, right? God damn it. I mean, fucking Neely Fuller Jr. is how old?
94.
94. I'm only 44. You see how much knowledge I gotta go to get to 94? Little Lord have mercy. Sweet baby black Jesus, take the motherfucking wheel. Jesus. That's what I'm saying. Family, I don't know. We don't know. So we're asking questions.
They stopped teaching civics when we were children. So.
But he's learning. He's in politics. He's running for office. He's supposed to be teaching. Each one teach one, yeah?
Can't teach somebody that's not willing to learn.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Can.
He's serious,
You
Felly?
can't teach somebody that's not willing
Anyway,
to
listen,
learn.
Felly. Listen, Felly. Everybody wants to learn. If you want to learn,
Well, you
got to
can't
find
learn
somebody who want to teach
just
you.
if you can't listen, if you're running your mouth.
Okay, what did you teach me?
Actually listen.
I asked you a question. You got exasperated. Is that teaching?
Because it's something that you should already know.
Yeah, baby, we still up. I'm just waiting for him to come back into the field so I could get off the thing because I get contentious. So I'm apologizing. I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry. The thing is, looks dysfunctional, Felly, but it's because I'm asking questions that I didn't get a chance to ask because of this programming and indoctrination about just going to vote Democrat, not asking why. And now we're saying hold your vote, but it's still hold your vote from the Democrats. We forgot to add that part. Now we got to add that part again so that, us in the back who've been our codes this whole time can remind y'all, hold your vote from the Democrats, from the Republicans, because they've been taking it for granted. They've been using it. They're the Democrats, right? So
not the Republicans, the Democrats.
The Democrats, God damn it, guys. From the Democrats.
Confusing people when you say that.
Well, either way, you shouldn't vote for fucking Trump. You should just know better. Why did you flip flop? That's the question. We're gonna ask why.
Why? You gotta give people actual reason.
Why?
Yeah,
probably because he don't really have nothing going on for us at all. And so everybody and their mama could get it planned. That's probably why. Probably because he's not gonna have any black people in his real cabinet. That's probably why. Probably because he's tokenizing black folk. That's probably why. I mean, there's a whole bunch of reasons of why.
Democrats aren't doing the same thing.
Like they're worse. They're way worse. Though? But it's our fault.
But where is the distinction?
What do you mean?
You just said, don't vote Democrat, don't vote Republican.
Are you serious? Where's the distinction? They're both fucked up. That's why we was watching them burn and collapse. That's why the raise up of the third party option was unnecessary. Is it not, Mr. Third Party?
You said we're voting against the Democrats.
Right.
So if you're voting against the Democrats, then you have Republicans?
Nope.
And you have third party.
Look, yes, that's why the raise up, again, one more time, the raise up for the third party option this year is so important, Mr. Third Party. Yeah?
Yeah, but you're confusing people.
No, I'm not. You're confused.
What you're saying is.
No, I'm not. If you stop talking, you'll hear it. Just stop. Stop. All right, Felly, he's back. I think he's back, right? Are you back? Yes, cool. I'm done talking.
Sorry for the confusion.
No, it's no confusion.
It's vote against blue, no matter who.
Yes. Yes.
That's the message. That's the accord.
For
tangibles.
Right. Exactly. Does what's his face have tangibles?
He has policy.
Does he have tangibles?
He has policy.
Is policy tangible? Do you actually touch and feel any of that shit?
Policy, it directly.
It's a for everybody.
That directly affects you, yes.
For everybody, right? Specific?
Oh my God.
Is there anything specifically for black people?
Not currently.
No. She don't either. She ain't got a policy, right?
She don't have no policy.
Exactly. She don't got nothing, right?
Correct.
So who has the option for black folk?
Cornel West.
Third party. Third party has it.
Jill Stein.
So with that being said, wasn't this the season to uplift the third party?
Yes.
If I remember back then.
It's been the season.
Okay, so why are we even talking about Trump or that bitch? We shouldn't be. Why shouldn't we just do the work if we wanted the third party to win? I am. Okay, we should have been doing that, right? I was. So I don't know what's going on with everybody else, but I'm still on code. I'm still on my points. I'm still doing the work. Well, everybody else in this mass confusion of sheepish shit, I'm not with it. I can lead you. I'm sorry. You just following the wrong stupid trains. Not my fault. I don't want to hear it. You know what I mean? So neither one got fucking anything specific, right? If you're going to talk about Trump was giving us a $6 a day fucking, you could sponsor an FBA person for like under $6 a day with a stimulus.
Give that to everybody.
Was the bullshit. He gave
that was
it to
for everybody.
Everybody.
That wasn't specific for black people.
We didn't get shit, right?
We got it.
No.
Yes,
no,
we
did.
did.
It specifically for us.
No, it wasn't specific for us.
At all. You just like it because it's up front of racist.
Obviously.
That's it.
Y'all like these motherfuckers to placate around you.
with food
and
music.
pander around you. Whereas, why not get somebody that's straight up with you?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. They have many parties. Yes, sir. Jesse can explain it. Jesse is the third party.
Yes, I am. Thank you, Lady Che,
You're welcome.
for letting me actually educate the people that are willing to listen and not run their mouth every 5 seconds.
Thanks for getting to the point.
Yes, thanks for actually listening.
Get it.
Jesus. Yes, third party. So there's minor legitimate parties in each state, Kahari. So in the state of Colorado, I have my own party called the Unity Party. Not to be confused with the Unity Party of America, but the Unity Party of Colorado. And we are a minor legitimate party here in the state of Colorado, and we have ballot access in the state of Colorado. So we can literally get people on the ballot here in the state of Colorado to run for public office. So I'm on the ballot, and so is Dr. Cornel West here in the state of Colorado. So you're welcome, Colorado. You have a third option. But each state is different. So basically, he's on the ballot under several independent parties. He has his own party called the Freedom Party, but there's all kinds of parties. Like, I don't know if it's your first time voting, but in 2020 there was like 20 people on the ballot for president from all these different parties. Yeah, he's in Atlanta. He's in Georgia.
What's his party called?
What is whose party called?
The Atlanta third party option.
You got the Green Party, you got the Constitutional Party, you got the Approval Voter Party, you got the
No, Blacc wasn't there too?
the Mahali Party is in Mississippi, Louisiana, and Alabama. So no, it's not in Georgia.
Real quick though, just I'll say on that note with this question, so those states that don't have the writing option, they don't even have third party access at all. So there's no small parties there in each of those states.
I mean, I haven't done the research on that, so I can't say for sure if that's the case. But there's no option to write anything in on their ballots.
Okay. I had another follow-up question, but I just chose not to ask it. Go ahead. Sorry. Carry on with the education.
Yeah, so it varies by state. It really does. But, there's a whole lot of independent parties. Thank you. Thank you, Kari. I hope the same.
I hope that it would behoove him to win. It would behoove the city to win, and it really would behoove him to win. It'd be a good idea, especially to have a FBA independent in the House representative seat. Like I was trying to explain to him or talk to him about. I don't really have to explain it to him. I try to talk to him about it. It's a little contentious because I think it's contentious because I have an imagination. Anyway, the thing is, it would behoove us to have solid FBA in there in the representatives, House representative seats in our states, for a lot of different reasons, just to affect the shifting here, so that we could get some actual tangibles going on, bill wise, policy wise.
No,
moving around.
Unfortunately, you can't. Now, if I was running for president, you could, but not for the seat I'm running for.
In the seat he's running for, it would behoove us to be able to retain it, not just for the blackness of it all, but yeah, pretty much for the blackness, but to start moving us into the right direction of policy. We're seeing it all over the place that these bills are not getting passed. There's a struggle to go with it. So we need strong vocal leaders that are just gonna not go stand for that type of shit.
Right.
So it would be a good idea if we could get them voted in. However, as you're looking at it, you're seeing how they didn't even let certain things get heard, and that's going on everywhere. Start to have light bulb moments through this whole program that we're running right now today. I'm praying that it's this, at least if anything, the challenge is initiated. There's a little fear in this white person's heart that he's coming so hard. There's a lot of pivoting in the campaign from the last campaign, because last campaign was fucking fucked up. So that's not on us though. That's on them. So go ahead, Jesse. I leave it to work.
Get out there. Get these people out, because if you don't get them out, I'm telling you, it's gonna be repercussions for that, because they're gonna they're gonna make sure this happens. This is the Democrat mantra and the Democrat policy. Just as Gavin Newsom
No. All right, family, I gotta help him out real fast. Yeah, so as I'm getting this together real quick, 2 seconds. Let me get his thing together real fast. Yeah, if anything, he should be able to make it extremely difficult. Is it under Real Shows? Is it under where is it? Under Jesse here. No, I only got the channels for mine and the Frontline Black News on my YouTube. I know what to do. Oh no, wait. I know exactly what to do. I know what to do. Okay. Okay, guys, hold on a second. YouTube playlist. Let's see. Hold on. Playlist. Okay. Which one? What's it called on the playlist?
Season 4, episode 23, part 1 of the Frontline Black News.
Okay. Which one is it? What number is it? Or how far are you down?
It's at the very top.
That's the one. Is that the one we're on now?
And this was a migrant person from Gavin Newsom.
Okay. Maybe they're 31st. It's homeless. Which is it? Democrat Shills. What's the title of it?
For the second time.
Yeah.
Governor Gavin Newsom vetoes migrant housing bill. Ministry of Migrant Family Purchase Home in Chicago. That's the title.
Jesus, praise God. Okay. Okay, you're all the way at the bottom of this one. Okay. All right. Okay, one second, brother. Let me just get this back so I know where I'm at. Okay, so sharing. Whole screen. Share screen. Whole screen. Windows. Okay. Enter. So he's all frustrated over here. All right. Go ahead and accept it. Make it possible just so I can share.
I can. I just started the computer again.
Oh, okay. My bad. I'm sorry. I got the cue. So is this the right cue? I could be flipping around after this, right?
Oh, that's the right cue.
So it's just gonna go to the next one. We start acting like that, cuz Jesus, it's a simple question. I don't know. There's 48 fucking videos in here. Jesus. I thought the video, yeah, like the video's at the top of the queue. It's all the way at the bottom of the queue. Yeah, but I'm asking you about the next video after that. Stay with it. Listen. Did you eat today? Did you? Yes.
Yes, I ate.
I've been eating. I've been eating back here. Did you eat? Do you want to plum?
Yes, I did. Stop worrying about me. Just put the video up.
Okay, well, fine. Stop acting like that. I'm up. I'm ready. You need to accept it in the fucking queue.
I can't accept it.
Well, then stop. All right, family. I'm waiting for Jesse to get back in so he can accept it, so I could share it. I already got it pulled up. I was just asking him about the next video that he has in here. If I'm following the lane or what. Let's see. As the truth value. So we already did that, huh? The ugly truth one. I'm just curious. Yes, I'm sorry about it. If anything, I think that I'm kind of excited just to fucking upset the balance of things because we got a couple of Black summits coming up in October. We got one Black summit and another summit. There's a whole bunch of shit that she's not gonna do that I would go ahead and tell him that we should do as far as galvanizing votes. But it all depends. It all depends on stuff. I feel like some days I just gotta gatekeep my own thoughts because it might not be receptive. Oh shit. Is that on me? Okay. So I'm just waiting. I'm almost done with everything. Everything keeps evolving. I just want to evolve with what's happening within our city and listen to the way it's being described because when you're Black, you're scrutinized for everything. And he's already been through that. So I try to minimize the trauma of that. They're scrutinized for everything. Um, Let me get this play, family, so it can go. Give me 1 second. Again, what's up?
I already have it pulled up.
Yeah, no, you got it pulled up
Yes.
for me, right? Right here, right?
Yeah. But I already have it pulled up on my end too.
Oh, so what? Okay, so well, then stop sharing it.
You gotta stop sharing.
All right, so you don't need me no more, right?
Not currently.
Okay, fine. I'll stop sharing it. Okay, go ahead. Yeah, just I'm not gonna do it again. So go ahead. Go ahead. Or just in case Jesse does that again, I'm ready to go. Okay.
This man been playing games with black folk. Okay, this has been the Democrat Party mantra. Now, talking about when it comes to the migrants, I have preached to y'all many sermons. Okay,
All right. Good night.
I preached many sermons.
All right, family. It stopped. So let me carry on with the show real quick so that Jesse can stop stressing out over there. I don't know what's going on with his computer, but I got it right here. So I am. I am ready.
You said forward is October 28th? That's early voting? Okay. Okay. You say you voted to recall? Okay. So my people in the chat in Chicago. So this is the deal.
You sure?
I want to run a clip by y'all real quick. Okay. Pull it up. And this is out of Chicago,
done.
what I'm about to play. And let's
oh my God, I can't do it. I'm sorry, Belly. I could have kept this shit going, but yeah, I don't have access to the StreamYard. We have no gatekeeping over there. Oh my God, my fault. I'm so ready. You just had to see it. That shit, I pulled it up in like 1 second. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. It's his dream. He said, you don't have access. It's not gate. That's gatekeeping. You don't want to share access. The first time they have lived in anything bigger than one bedroom for at least you can hear it. Eh? Oh no, can't even hear it. It's echoing.
The family, I don't know this family. They could be very, very great people, and I won't say nothing negative about this family.
All right, man. He's done communicate. Can't unmute. All right, so I'm just killing time, family. Just there's nothing I can do. I'm ready, but I'm not ready. You know, technical difficulties. Real quick, I don't have access to the streamer to just keep it playing because I'm over here. The internet's stable. I know what's going on with might just be Might just need to do an update or something on the computer. Either way, I'm ready, but we're gonna give him a couple of minutes to get back into the StreamYard. Yeah, I'm excited about these challenges. I made a new logo for him. I would share it, but I can't share it because I don't have access to sharing it. So I'd show you I made him a new logo. And I forgot one vital little piece of thing, but I'm gonna go make another one. Yeah. Did you like it? Yeah, it's tight. It was tight. And working on this little newsletter because a lot of the stuff is working on campaign. I didn't really know nothing about. I learned them during the mayoral campaign. And okay, now he's back. Are you back?
Yes, if it's echoing.
Oh my God. Well, say something, cuz.
To unmute.
You can say it out loud, verbally.
You were talking, guys.
Go ahead. It's all right. It's your show, right?
It's not rude. It's rude to interrupt somebody while they're like mid-sentence.
Just interrupt me, man, so I know you're here.
I'm here.
Okay, good.
Thanks for holding it down.
Mm-hmm. Sure. Anything you said.
I'll see what I gotta do with. Okay, so I'm just gonna end it right here because.
What are you ending?
This video. So what are your the Uncle Phil video? Cause
oh, thank God.
Yes, thank God is right.
No,
so what are your
chat anyway? We're gonna talk about shit anyway. But I'm ready for the next one. You really don't want to hear my thoughts. Go ahead. What are your thoughts on the video?
I'm trying to do something because that's my thoughts on it.
You don't have no thoughts while you multitasking? My thoughts on
like I said, Gavin Newsom's bad. I'm just regurgitating everything I've been saying about Gavin Newsom, but just because he vetoed this bill don't mean that y'all should give him a pass for what he did with the reparations in California. And he's really sent a clear message to these Democrats. In 2 months, less than 2 months, enough is enough of this shit. They're not going to keep taking our votes for granted. It's just not going to keep doing it. And denying us what was rightfully ours. It's just not going to keep doing it.
Also, don't think it's like what Uncle Phil said, like, to even it out. I really don't think it was like that either. I just genuinely think that ultimately it's going to be somebody that says, no, we're just trying to get this money back to us. But not us, but them, you know what I mean? I don't think it was like, oh, well, I didn't give reparations to black folks, so, I'm going to veto this too. So both of you fucking individuals, both sides don't get shit at all. There's some other reason.
All right, well, tell the people what you think it was.
Oh God. I just don't think it was like an even out thing. Look, Gavin Newsom ain't never been kind and favorable to black folks. So them vetoing a motherfucking thing about immigration, not being able to get houses and all that other shit. They shouldn't be allowed to do a lot of things. They have. It doesn't take away from the fact that when they got here from that particular end of the border, when they got over here, that they weren't handed out all kind of fucking money, housing, and fucking all the resources that we have to fucking fight for. That right there is taking up a lot of money. Doesn't mean anything. They can still get all kind of programs, and there's still all kind of shit that they can do to go around us. They've been doing that though. The thing about, like I said before, a long time ago, when we first started this program, that everybody had to sit it down because they were leapfrogging. There's all kinds of different buffer classes and ethnicity, nationality trying to leapfrog over FBA progress moving forward. And they got the vitriol on their chest to say this and that to us, but ultimately we haven't dominated anything really. So now we have to work hard to get it done. I think if anything, should just be boycotting others to not get shit. We can't get it, you can't get it. Why we can't have it, you can't have it. Why? Because we've been eating it.
We've been on that tip for a number of years
Yeah,
now.
we have to really mean it. Like that's the thing about this year. Why it's so important. I feel like the energy's moving that way because we could say all that before. Now we really have to stand up and show it that we mean it. We can't just be saying it. We got away with saying it just as they got away with doing it. We didn't let them do it. Now we can't let them do it. I mean, we can't also backpedal either and two-step back and be like, oh, okay, let's let a little bit creep in it. Now, fuck that. We can't have it. We can't have it. You can't have it. We don't get it first. You definitely can't have it. You know what I mean? You're not paying attention to FBA fucking issues. Then we don't want to pay attention to your motherfucking issues. See what I'm saying? Because it's wrong.
But we've been on that. Like
we have, but we're not standing on it.
We are. The two of us are. Yeah. So I don't know who you're talking about is not standing on it.
Black people in general, in jest. FBA in jest. Like I say it like that, in jest. Generalizing with us here from the soil in jest. It really, if we're just to be us in Colorado, it sure does feel like two of us.
That's a generalization, though,
because it's true, though. I'm making a true statement.
Okay.
Am I not? Have they not got away with everything?
Them people
everybody leapfrogging over.
If you've been listening to the new Black media, Black family, for the last 5 years, then you already know what time it is.
And so I'm wrong. I'm not saying that right shit. Like, Black progress has been leapfrogged over by Asians.
It's been leapfrogged over by everybody.
So
but you're not the first one to say this.
I'm saying it here, though.
Right. You're not even the first one to say it here.
Okay, but
that's nothing new.
But I'm consistent, or you're not saying the right. Okay, whatever, Rick. Just tell me what I'm saying wrong. How about that?
You say you think she come up with something new?
No. I didn't say that.
This has been going on for.
I didn't say that. I said it. Nobody listens.
Okay.
That's what I said.
And I said, Dr. Claude Anderson's been saying this shit for freaking decades.
And nobody listened. Right. So am I really saying anything wrong? I'm just reiterating the fucking point.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. I didn't say anything wrong, did I? Did I say anything wrong? Like that. If you listen, what did I say wrong? It isn't because I don't understand what Jesse said apparently. So if I said something wrong, that Clyde Anderson didn't say, and I said it on the show, and nobody listened because everybody's smarter than me. If I said something wrong, what did I say wrong? So I can fix it, I can correct it. You dig? Because I would definitely not like to say misinformed shit if I did something wrong. You know what I mean? Tell me so I can fix it. How about that? I'm all about it. Let me fix it. Go ahead, Jesse. Play with stuff. You're not sharing the screen either. Professor Black. True. Guess what I'm gonna do? I got a little hobby, guys. Oh, what was just talking? Oh, never mind now. Just sharing the screen. Go ahead.
I'm sorry, y'all.
Fellow soldiers, I'm the professor, and this is a special Friday. Yes, it has happened again.
ABC News has learned of possible early warning signs with the shooter displaying an affinity for mass shootings and the FBI receiving anonymous tips as early as May of 2023. Disturbing was to Gray allegedly made on the social media platform Discord, where they say he had possibly threatened to shoot up a middle school the next day. They're saying there was no probable cause to make an arrest at the time, but they urged Jefferson City school officials to monitor Gray, the student later transferring to this new county, where authorities say Wednesday he allegedly gunned down his victims.
Two law enforcement sources tell NBC News Gray bought his son an AR-15 style rifle as a gift. It's not known exactly when it was given to him, but sources say it was after police interviewed the teen and his father last year about online threats to carry out a school shooting.
The key to charging the father here is to show that he gave his son the gun and did not secure it after knowing that his child had severe mental health issues. And it's a stronger case for prosecutors if you can show that the father did indeed give his son a gun after the FBI visited the house. Hold parents accountable for their children's behavior in school shootings, but we should do more of that.
The predict keep getting over and over again from certain people in the society is, as always, how could this have happened? We never thought it could have happened. That kind of thing doesn't happen here, except it always happens there. This is always a rhetorical question, by the way. The people who ask it are actually trying to pretend helplessness because they know exactly how this keeps happening, and that it does know that the privilege they depend on requires that nothing
Mm-hmm. 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 Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You don't stay the South. Ever. Yep. Mm-mm.